You cannot throw magic and cover your tracks. You cannot throw evil intentions and hide your hands. Who are you hiding from? Me? Okay. Well, my spirits can see you. The universe never sleeps. Anything you connect to me will connect back to you. You can't hide your energetic print, especially when it comes to your chosen.
Now booking only on standstill.
Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to yet another pick a card reading here on the channel. We're going to get into this pick a card reading. This is going to be about exposing your enemies. We're going to tap into their secrets. I wanted to go all out and just dive deep into just exposing these motherfuckers. Okay, so we're going to expose their secrets. We're going to figure out what they're plotting. We're going to also see how we can deal with them. But I was feeling really called to do a quick spell with you guys here before we get into our pick a card reading. So we're going to do a containment spell real quick, just a small meditation. I felt really called to. Spirit was like, let's get it started. So I have this candle here. And we're going to jump into a quick spell. It's going to be a containment spell. We're going to psychologically trigger ourselves 3 times to contain this evil eye energy that we're going to get into on June 13th. We're getting back into our magic, back into our candle magic. Okay, so we're going to get into it real quick before I put up the card selection. And what this spell is, it's going to contain the evil eye energy. And see, I want this reading and I want this spell to go hand in hand with the energy that we're going to get into on our magic hangout on June 13th for the evil eye removal. If you want to join that candle burn, click on the stand store in the description box and leave a offering, okay, for the candle to seal in your energetic signature. Okay, so we're going to get into this. I have some Scorpio oil because I feel like, you know, Scorpio is very an intense energy. It deals with the hidden realms. So I feel like that'll work good. But I have this candle, okay, what we're going to use. It's going to contain the evil eye energy. And like I said, I want this pick a card reading and like the energy that we tap into with this reading, I want it to kind of help us tap into the energy that we're going to get into June 13th. Okay. So hope that makes sense. I want us to contain this energy. So what this spell is going to do, it's going to contain it, it's going to block the evil eye energy and stop it from affecting your life. Okay. Hey guys, let me see, where is the comments at? You know, I should be putting that right there. Sorry, I can't see. My light is in the way. Hi, Paige. Yes, it's a new look, girl. It's a new look. Let me see. It's giving. It gives Nikki. Thank you. You know, I love my Nikki. Sorry, I didn't want to distract you, but by the time I get home, I'll be able to tap in. Okay, cool. All right. Yes. I'm kind of a little bit like, should I do it? I don't know. You guys be getting on me too much. You guys be getting on me too much when I snack. Okay, like fuck. I'm a Taurus. I need to snack. But I really want to get into a quick spell before we get into this live pick a card. Thank you, Paige. I haven't had big hair since like high school. So I'm just like, I'm trying to feel it. I'm trying to feel it, but I want something different. I'm loving it though. I know they be on me. I'm just like, can I look? Where's my snacks at? I already have one off camera because I was like, these people are gonna hate. I got my little, these are bomb, y'all. I didn't know these existed until like a couple of days ago. And I got my fruit snack. So I might eat. Paige is like, fuck them, girl. Shit. I made biscuits and gravy. That sounds bomb. That sounds really bomb. All right, so you guys, if you missed the intro, we are getting into our candle magic. Okay, we are getting into our candle magic. June 13th, I'm getting back into this shit. This is going to be an evil eye removal ritual candle burn. It's going to remove all jinxes, hexes, cross conditionings, spiritual blockages. Okay, and it's going to return this shit back to them. So if you want to join this candle burn, I'm giving you guys some time. It's happening on Friday the 13th, a very powerful day for us to tap into this magic. It's been about like a year, and I was going to do a prosperity burn in the beginning of this year, but I didn't, like, something told me not to do it, so I just canceled it. I refunded everybody. But this is going to be on and popping, okay? It just wasn't the time, and this is, you know, in alignment. Oh my God, I was sitting at the altar of one of my loa, and I was praying and, like, you know, giving gratitude and giving offerings and stuff, and, you know, just having a conversation, sitting at the, you know, at the feet and having a conversation. And a couple moments later, like a couple minutes later, I got this urge to do this candle burn. So I know that it is in divine alignment. So we're going to tap into this. June 13th, Friday the 13th. It's going down. Basement, right? Guess who's playing Jason? Us. Okay. So we're getting into this. Okay. I'm going to lead you guys into ritual like I did before. I know I've been missing, but I had some shit to do, had some shit to heal. I'm trying to see. Okay, remove this, put this back. Okay, I'm trying to like figure out this streaming service. But we're going to get into this candle burn right now. This is just going to be a quick candle burn. This is completely free. This is for the collective. You don't have to leave any offerings or donations or anything. But what I want for this spell and for this reading is to generate the energy within us, okay, to tap in, to actually remove it and send this energy back. So this is kind of like the starting point of what we're going to be doing on June 13th. Okay, so this is going to be an evil eye containment spell that we're about to get into. Now, I'm going to take us through a quick meditation because I want us to get to our pick a card. I'm curious to know what these motherfuckers' secrets are, what they're plotting, and how to deal with them. And you know, I got you. June 13th, we're going to get into it and we're going to deal with them collectively as well. Okay. But we're going to tap into what you can do now before we get into our magic on June 13th. Okay. So I made this little candle. I drew on it intuitively. I'm going to use some Scorpio oil because I really want this energy to be intense and I want it to be transformative for us. I also want us to tap into the hidden realm. The evil eye energy is hidden. Okay, it's something that we can't see. And then when things start popping off, because I like to tell you guys, when this evil eye energy goes out, it manifests in some type of way. Okay, every thought manifests. Everything is a thought before it is physical. Okay, so we're going to tap into this unseen energy within ourselves. You know how I do. If you guys were, kicking it with me a year ago when we were doing these candle burns, you know that I am big on shamanic journeying within the psyche. And, that's where the magic is generated. That is where it starts. And so I like to guide you guys into a meditation real quick. We're going to get into this. Okay. So I already clipped it. I'm going to put some oil in this candle and, I'm going to take you guys through a short meditation. I was thinking should I do, because we're going to psychologically trigger ourselves 3 times. The magic number is 3. Okay. And we're going to go through a meditation that's going to help us contain this evil eye energy, stop it, block it, contain it. And we're going to contain it. We're going to keep it because we're going to fucking take this shit on June 13th and we're going to work it and give it back. Okay. So I'm trying to think, should I do the third part of this little quick spell all together collectively, or should we do this individually? Let's just do it collectively. Okay, so now again, this is free. You don't have to put any kind of offering. All you have to do is connect to it. So let me put it right here so that you guys can connect to it. This is a sigil that I use, which I'm now going to have to change, but for my personal shit, because I like my shit to be very secret. But this is a sigil here that I've created to protect from evil eye from multiple forces. Okay, and it says evil eye blocked. So we're going to block it because this containment spell is going to stop it in its tracks. So after this spell, after we get out of our meditation and you get off this video, okay, yeah, you know what? We're going to do the 3rd psychological trigger individually because I want you guys to tap into their secrets. I want you to tap into their plot, okay? And I want you to know what the fuck to do, okay? And so after, we're going to do the first 2 psychological triggers. And then after you're done with your reading, you go and do that shit alone, okay? That's how we're going to do it. All right, so I hope you guys are following. So, because I'm getting into the energy right now. So all you have to do is connect with this candle if you want to be included with this spell. I'm going to work this for the next 11 days. I'm going to work this candle for the next 11 days. So go ahead and just imprint onto this candle if you want to. Okay. And I'm going to light this right now, and we're going to go into our meditation. And so I don't have the setup like last time. I would have 2 things. I was working on this look because I'm just I've been really wanting something different. I just need a different look. I need something different, So I've been in the mirror. So go ahead and connect with this candle. Okay, you guys, connect with it, imprint on it. Evil eye is jealousy, people sending bad energy towards you, not wanting to trip you up, wanting to, things to fall and crash and burn for you, waiting for your downfall. This is the kind of energy that we are blocking, we are containing right now in this quick spell. Okay. And this is going to lead us up to June 13th. And I will put it up one more time. June 13th, we are getting into this evil eye removal ritual candle burn. It's been a year since we've gotten into our magic. I had to take a break. A lot of shit hit the fan. I had to deal with some shit. I know I've been saying we're going to get back in our candle magic. It is time now. And I was crying, you guys. I was crying the other day. I was crying. I was like, this is the perfect time, because when I was doing the candle magic a year ago, when we were all gathering, and those spells were so powerful. They were so fucking powerful. When we did those rituals, I felt so in alignment with what I was supposed to be doing here on YouTube. And just with the collective, I felt so in alignment, right? And everything started shifting, because those spells that we did last year, I was thinking, I don't know if I want to make them public again here on the channel, just for some personal reasons, but I might put them on the Patreon or something. I am working on something big for you guys, and so those will definitely be there, because these spells and rituals that we're doing collectively, you guys, they are timeless. Okay, they are timeless. So whenever you're watching this, you're probably meant to do this quick spell, okay, and maybe even this evil eye removal. If you're here watching this, you're definitely meant to tap into this quick spell that we're about to do right now, and this is completely free. Okay, this candle that I'm about to light for us, this is a free collective spell that we're going to do together right now. And there's power in collective gathering. This energy that we get into, it's going to be much powerful and stronger because we are gathering in big numbers, okay? At different times in the timeline. Isn't it great? Because these spells, these pick a card readings, they're timeless. Time is just something that we construct, okay? And so if you're watching this, you're probably meant to tap into this and contain the evil eye energy. Things might be wonky right now in your life. You're feeling the jealousy, you're feeling the weird ass energy. Things are going, I don't think it's like really bad, but there's things that are happening in your guys' life where you're just like, what is this? Why is this happening? Why did this happen? And so this is going to stop that energy. Like I said, evil eye energy, it manifests in some type of way. Okay. So we're going to get into this right now, but check out the stand store. If you want to make an offering on the ritual that we're going to get into, okay, on June 13th. We're about to get into this right now. I know a lot of us have been feeling really weird, and that's what it's so crazy. I was like, okay, you know how I put the poll in the community, and I was like, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to do you want to know their secrets? Do you want to know what they're plotting? We had a poll going on, and I was just looking at it, and I was like, God, we really need to know all of this. We need to know all of this, And so that's when I got the message. Spirit was like, do all of them and get a ritual going. It's time. And I was crying. That's what I was going to try to tell you guys. I started crying because I was just like thinking about when I was doing these collective candle burns, and I felt so in alignment. I felt so good. I felt like everything was aligning, and I just wasn't in the right place. I wasn't around the right people. I wasn't in the right place. And Spirit took me out of that real quick. And I had to take some time to heal and stuff, but I was crying because I was like, I'm in the perfect time in my life right now and in the perfect place. Like, it's just so peaceful. Like, it was so hard where I was previously living. It was so hard to get here, to you guys, to get here and to do these do the candle burns and the rituals, the collective rituals that I love to do with you guys. Like, it was so hard because of this jealous ass energy that we're going to tap into and contain. Okay. And block. You know, because that energy was really running rapid when I was over there doing that shit. And I was unaware of it. I was really unaware of it for a really long time. So some of you guys are really unaware of what's going on with this evil eye energy, but you're about to become aware with this pick a card reading and these spells and these rituals that we're about to get into this year, or over, you know, this month, really, the month of June. Because after this, I want us to focus on, because the summer solstice is coming up, I want us to focus on like success and stuff, you know? I was going through it, man. Like, after those rituals, a lot of really good stuff started happening for me in my life. But then a lot of other things that were just really difficult to, like, you know, deal with and understand. And then I was like, the other day when I was meditating on like doing this collective ritual, because I wasn't sure if I should do it, you know, and Spirit was like, this is the perfect time. You couldn't do this shit over there. You were being blocked. You were being distracted. You were being like, people were throwing wrenches in your fucking, you know, it's just like, this is the perfect time. Like, I'm sitting in this space right now that I am going to turn into my content creation studio. And I'm just in a perfect space, perfect environment and time in my life to actually give you guys what I want to, what I was trying to do then. Okay, so we're going to get into this right now. We're going to do our evil eye. I'll put this up right now. Again, connect to this candle completely free. I'm doing this completely free for the collective evil eye containment blocking spell that we're about to get into right now before we do our pick a card reading. So if you're here, you're probably meant to do this. Okay. So connect to it, imprint onto it. We're getting serious. It's getting silent. So we're about to get it right now. Okay. So, oh, and I want to mention, after this, I want you guys to go and watch How to Cleanse Your Aura and How to Build Your Shield. Because when we get into these collective rituals, those things you guys are going to need to know. And I don't want to, like, you know, we need to know how to do this. Okay. So go and watch those videos after you're done with this one. But I will do something real quick for us because it's important for our energetic space to be clear and to be protected when we go into ritual. All right. So I'm going to put this up. Why is my cat? I know that's Ari. Hold on, you guys. I gotta make sure he's in this little middle room. Hold on. Ari, go on out. Go on. No, no. Go on out. Get Ari. Ari's like scratching at the door. I'm trying to get into here. Like, no, boy. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let's get into this. Okay. Of course, the little gnats are here. Of course. Okay. Let's get into it. Where is my Sharpie? All right, you guys. So make sure to watch those two videos so that you can be up to date when we get to our ritual on the 13th. Okay. How to Cleanse Your Aura is here on the channel, and How to Build Your Shield. So with this white box that you're seeing here, and like I mentioned before, you know what? This is so, hold on. I just don't like that. We just need something less distracting. Okay, there. So, like I said before, my entry into spirituality, into magic, was shamanic. So I'm going to lead you into a meditation, and it's going to be all in our mind. So I want you to close your eyes and imagine yourself in a white box. Okay? In a white box. There's no doors, there's no windows. You're just in this white space. Now, this white space is your creative space. This is the space that you subconsciously go to when you want to create things. It's either black or white, but I'm just using whites because then we can add color to it. Okay? And it could be more, you could see more of the colors. But it doesn't matter if it's black or if it's white that you're seeing. Okay? So bring yourself into this white space. Now, this is your creative space, like I said. This is where you're going to create things for yourself. You throw your intentions out, and the strongest form of magic, the most powerful tool that you have is your mind. Okay? So now that you're in this white space with your eyes closed, I want you to take a couple moments to breathe and center yourself. It is important for your nervous system to be calm when you're doing magic, when you're putting out your intentions. Some of us are frustrated. Some of us are angry. Some of us are irritated, sad, scared. Okay. And this ritual, this little quick spell ritual that we're going to get into is going to help you feel empowered. Okay. It's going to make you feel more strong and more dominant over this evil eye energy. So close your eyes, take a couple moments to breathe. You've already had your white space activated. Okay, so take a couple moments to breathe and connect with your center. This is going to help you drop down into your body. It's going to help you drop down into this present moment where all things can change. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Babe? Baby? I don't know. Something he be smoking over there. Somebody is being loud. Okay, sorry. So center yourself with breath, connecting. And then I want you to imagine a ball of light in your center. This can be your third eye, or this can be your solar plexus where your navel is, your belly button is. Imagine a ball of light there, okay? And see that light grow throughout your body and filling up your body with light. Babe? Babe! What the hell? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to take you through the meditation. I'm mad. They're not answering me. Okay. Babe. What are you? Okay, I thought it was the cat. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So, anyways, picture this light radiating throughout your body. Okay, and it's filling up your entire vessel with light. And you're going to see that light push past your body and radiate outward. So you can kind of envision yourself all lit up, glowing, and even kind of glowing outward. You can take a few moments to envision yourself and collect yourself in this imagery. And if you are a person that struggles with visualization, that's okay. The intention is what matters. Okay. Maybe you're somebody that connects better with words. So just allowing yourself to say that I'm cleansing myself with light. It's moving throughout my body. It is moving past my body out into the outer exterior space that I occupy. That is enough. Okay. Because I just realized there are some people that struggle with visualization. I didn't know that. So if you're that's okay. You know, you can just speak it in your mind or out loud, and that is just the same. Okay. So now that we have cleansed our energy, I want you to bring up your shield. And if you don't know how to do this, like I said, you need to go and watch that video. But I want you to just see yourself or envision a shape around you that makes you feel secure, that makes you feel safe. Okay. It could be any shape. In fact, just to speed this up, see yourself in a sphere, like a bubble. And on the outer side of that bubble is a reflective surface. Okay. And just sit in that imagery. Okay. So know that this space is protected. Your magic that goes out tonight is protected. We cleansed our area. We cleansed our aura. We are protected. We're about to get into this spell. Okay. Just know that you are protected here. So now in this white space, I want you bring up this white space again. Okay. I want you to then see eyes or an eye. Okay. Whichever, I have a few images here for you guys to connect with. You can even see the eyes of the actual person. If you know who is sending you evil eye, you can connect to their actual eyes or their face, but focus on the eye in this creative white box that we just activated, or black box. Like I said, it could be black, you know. I alternate from white to black, depending on, like, you know, my intention. So envision an eye. Now identify this eye as the eye that is sending evil energy towards you, trying to trip you up. Okay. Trying to stop stuff, wanting your downfall, jealous, causing acne, causing weight gain, causing arguments to happen, trying to stop your money, whatever it is. Just envision that eye and associate those things that are happening with this eye. Okay. Now we're going to set that image aside, and I want you to imagine a sphere. And this sphere here is obsidian. This is an obsidian sphere. Okay. I want you to see this in your mind's eye, in your creative space. And I then want you to begin to pick up this eye and place it almost like you are throwing it into this sphere. Now, within this sphere, this eye cannot see anything because it is a reflective energy from the outside, and it's completely dark and it's completely solid. So we're sending this energy into this sphere that's in your mind right now. Okay. You can see it by holding the eyes, or just seeing maybe the eyes turn into into energy and then putting it into the sphere. However it makes sense to you. Remember, this is just a guided suggestion because our minds are made to make up stuff on our own. Our creativity, our imagination has a mind of its own. So sometimes you just got to allow your mind to do it. So don't fight it. Okay. If it's not working with what I'm saying, let your mind do the work. Okay. However you see this evil eye being transferred into this black obsidian sphere, know that when you're putting it in there, however you see it, know that it is trapped. Okay. It's trapped within this sphere. Now that is the first psychological trigger. Now we have contained this evil eye within this black obsidian sphere. Okay. And now I want you to take this sphere and put it into a box. Now, isn't this interesting? I thought this image was really cool that we can play with in this ritual, in this meditation. This is like an all black Rubik's Cube. I don't know, it makes my imagination go wild. So I want you guys to see yourself kind of open up this kind of like box that is meant to be turned, and it has its own combination into it. Open it up and put this sphere inside of this box, and then close it up. Maybe you mix and you turn this Rubik Cube and lock it into place, a certain combination that only you know. Lock this sphere up into a box. Now, I'm just giving suggestions. You can make up your own box as well. But this is the second psychological trigger. We've taken this evil eye energy that we have identified with, you know, whoever is sending this energy to us, and we put it into a sphere, and now we've also put it into a box. We're digging it deeper into this psychological trigger, okay? Now, I'm going to light our candle. Where's my, I'm trying to, okay, sorry you guys. I am trying to learn this StreamYard. I'm going to light our candle now, okay? Now that we did our short little meditation, okay? We psychologically triggered ourselves, putting this energy deeper and deeper into the psychological trigger, okay? I lit our candle. I'm going to burn this and work this candle for the next 11 days for us. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. Now, the second, yeah, we're gonna do that individually. So I'm gonna leave that right there. And so the third psychological trigger is gonna happen after your reading. Okay, so that you guys can be really juiced up after hearing what the fuck they're plotting, what their secrets are, okay? And this is going to give you, like, this is just my little gift, like, put this, you know, this is my little gift to you guys, okay? So let's get into this reading. I'm ready to read some cards, and stay tuned to the end of your reading to get your next psychological trigger. It's part of the spell, okay? Make sure that you have a piece of paper and a pen and a Ziploc baggie or a container and water. Okay, that's all you need. But I'm ready to know their secrets. I'm ready to know their secrets. All right, so I'm gonna put the I'm ready to know their secrets, yo. I'm about to put this up for you guys. Okay. Here is the card selection for today. So remember, this reading is meant to juice you up for your spell completion. Okay, I'm going to give you the next step of the quick spell that we did after your reading. And this is also, this whole thing, this candle goes hand in hand with the candle that we're going to be burning on June 13th. Okay, this is stopping the energy. June 13th, we're going to fuck that energy up and send it back to them. Okay, so get prepared. Be prepared. So here is the card selection. Go ahead and pick it. Pick your card that resonates with you, your image. Okay. Let me switch gears. Okay. Okay. So reading number one, let's get into it. Okay. What I want to do is tap into their secrets first. I think that's good. I think we should tap into their secrets. Okay. So I'll be returning to this image each one because, you know, this is going to be a juicy pick a card and we need to know everything. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so number one, what I'm getting off of this is that, ooh, there's some like insecurities happening here. Okay, so one of their secrets that's coming up is that they don't feel intelligent. Okay, that's one thing that they keep from people. They might, the way that they talk might be trying to hide this insecurity. So their insecurities is like they're trying to keep their insecurities a secret. They feel unintelligent. Okay. Um, this person could possibly have an STD, is one of their secrets. Okay. Mm-hmm. They a lot of insecurities, like the teeth is also, of course, like, you know, very prominent here. So I feel like one of their secrets is that their teeth, there's something wrong with their teeth, or they feel insecure about their teeth. But they also really, there's something that they do with their mouth and their tongue that led to a STD. Okay, damn, I never got that message before. Okay, so that's one of their secrets is that they have something going on with their mouth. Okay, like an STD here. Okay, so that's all I'm getting. We'll come back to this when we're looking at what they're plotting, but let's look into their secrets. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna do this one. Okay. Let's get into it. Number one, let's see what their secrets are. Okay, so one of their secrets is that they're very obsessed. I feel like they're obsessed. They have an obsession. We have the Sun. We have the Knight of Cups. So I feel that one of their secrets is that there's like this obsession here. Like there's an obsession here. Also, I feel like one of their secrets is that they could be a narcissist. One of their secrets is that they're very flawed. I mean, at least in their eyes, they feel very flawed because this Knight of Cups, it can sometimes mean that it's a person that kind of like gasses themselves up to make them look good, to get the love and attention that they want. Yeah. Again, like the sword in the mouth. Do you see the Sun here? The sword in the mouth. There's something about the mouth. Where they could be exposing something, gassing up. Like one of their I want to say like they're telling lies about themselves. At least that's how they feel. You know, they might feel like they have to lie about self. The Sun can sometimes represent the self. Okay, so they're telling lies about themselves. That's their secret. It could be involving a situation with you, like, because I wanted to say, like, they are trying to keep the spotlight on them, but in a good light, but it feels like they are gaslighting or they're lying to some degree, okay, with this here. Okay, let me get my OG deck. That's where we're gonna get a lot. So we get a lot of amber, but that's all I'm getting off of these cards with their secrets. They got some STDs. They're very self-conscious about their mouth. They're very self-conscious about how they speak. They might try to gas themselves up, make themselves appear to be loving, but that's the secret. They're not. Okay, so your enemy seems to be some type of narcissist. Okay. Or they can be, you know, I don't want to fling that around, that word. I don't want to fling that around, but they could have narcissistic traits, you know, to them. But it's because they don't feel enough. They don't feel like they have enough. They don't really like themselves. They feel like they have to lie about themselves. So this can mean, you know, I'm feeling like a very vast kind of energy, like they could lie about certain things that they do in their life or how they are. Their personality could just be a whole lie. Okay. So what is their secret? I just saw protect your energy. Says I'm rare and you know it. So I feel like their secret is that they try to appear that they're different and they're, you know, yeah, they try to appear that they're different and that, you know, that they're rare, but they're not. Their secret is that they're not. They're very much, look at the next card. It says fake. It's fake. Their secret is that they're very, very fake. They're very, very fake. Okay. Get your bag, don't stop. Their secret is that they have money issues. One of their secrets is that they don't know how to handle their own money, their own finances. Okay. But they're very much fake. So they could be appearing like they're living this like lavish lifestyle, I mean, or like, you know, that their money is good, but it's not. I don't get involved. It says, I don't get involved, but my bitches get nasty. Okay, so their secret is that they like to get other people involved so that they can just sit back. So they can just sit back and just let, you know, their bitches get nasty with you or with whoever. You know, their secret is that they're a narcissist. They lie about who they are. Their secret is that, you know, they think that, or they want people to think that they're, you know, unique and different, and rare, but they're not. They're fucking fake. They have extreme money issues. They lie about that. And one of their secrets is that they have to have people around them. They have to have people like doing their dirty work for them. You know? It says unidentified fly ass hoe. Unidentified fly ass hoe. So their secret is that what I'm really feeling is like they don't have an identity. I feel like they don't have an identity. Their secret is that they're just really fake because they try to project something that they're not. And they've been doing this for a really long time, maybe even their whole entire life. And it's kind of, it's getting very like, oh my God, I'm seeing this documentary that I watched on, where did I watch that? It was about psychopaths. It was about psychopaths and how they don't really have a sense of identity and they have to. So this person could fake emotions. You know, I'm not going to go as far as saying that they are a sociopath or a psychopath, but they don't feel like they have a true identity. And this fly asshole shit is probably you, and they probably tried to leech off of your identity. I don't know. There's something to that. Okay. So they're fake. These are all things that, you know, they keep as a secret, that they don't know themselves, that they are really fake. They lie about self. They, you know, they don't know how to manage their money. They get other people to do their dirty work. So this is the type of person that will get a bunch of people against you. Get a bunch of people talking about you. This enemy sits around and talks about you to other people and gets other people to hate you. They're probably lying on your ass too. They're probably like smearing your character and all of that so that they can reach out to you, so that they can, you know, attack you too. And they can just sit back and act like, you know, they're the victim. That's their secret to the other people. that they're playing. That's their secret. Yeah, don't go, girl. Do not go. And then invite me to hang out. What does that say? Let me look on here on my computer. Yeah, to hang out with them. Exactly. You know, I had somebody call me to go to their wedding, and the bitch had to unblock me to ask me to go to her wedding. I was like, what? Do you understand how our last conversation went? Bitch, you had to unblock me to invite me to your wedding. Yeah, these people are crazy. They're very weird. And I wouldn't go. Okay. I would never go hang out with these people. Okay. Don't do it, because this is the type of person that will lie and get people to fucking, you know, talk about you, and you get everybody to fucking hate you. Because really they hate themselves and they're scared of people hating them and not liking them. So they fake their identity. They want to act like they're rare and they're special, but they're fucking not. That's their secret. So all these things, these are the things that, you know, you need to hold on to. Because I feel like a lot of people, when evil eye is happening and when people are attacking you and there's jealousy and you just don't get it, you don't understand it. Believe me, I've been there. I just don't understand it. Like you can, there's, you know, like I like to tell my clients a lot that emotions and feelings are fleeting. We can go jump from one thing to the next, you know? And so this stuff is here to ground you in the reality of who this person is. They are fucking fake. They are so fake. They are not who they project themselves to be to you. But I think some of you guys have already figured that out, right? And they're not who they project. They project themselves to these people. They're a big, huge gaslighter. You know, they lie and they don't have an identity, which is kind of scary. You know, it's kind of scary here to see that. And I don't like that. I don't get involved, but my bitches get nasty. I don't fucking like that shit. Like, you need people. And these are the type of people, this person will hang out with people that don't even fucking like them and that they don't fucking like, just so that they can get everybody teamed up against you. Huh? Yeah. So let me see. Do I need to do anything else, Spirit? Let me just look over here at my cards. I feel like I don't use my cards enough. Maybe I should use my, let's get some charms. You know, I want some secrets. I feel like I want some dirty secrets. You know that this bitch got STDs, you know, like, you know, they probably slurping it down and then catching fucking STDs. Right? Okay, let me see here. Hold up. You guys like my new look that I got going on? I'm like, hey, I'm done with the black. It's summer. It's a cowboy Carter summer. And a bitch needs to be blonde. Okay, hold on. So I don't want anybody to get offended when I say this, okay? But I think this person is hiding, possibly they could be, one of their secrets is that they enjoy the same sex. Okay? That's nothing to like, oh, that's horrible, right? But this is one of their secrets, that this person is gay. Okay? One of their secrets is that they fucked up. We have the oops charm here. So their secret that they're hiding from the world is that they severely fucked up a situation. I don't know. It could be their money situation. It could be something. They fucked up. That's their, you know, I think some of you guys will probably know, or that you guys will eventually know. Okay. What does this say? To define is to limit. Exactly. Have this little hand mirror charm that says to define is to limit. So when this person looks at themselves in the mirror, and you know, I'm not trying to be me, I have to go here because these are our fucking enemies. Okay. When this person looks in the mirror, because I'm hearing this song where he's like, it's one of the songs, it's the Magic Johnson song that I have on the videos, some of the videos that I just posted about the ritual that's happening on June 13th. Okay. And he says, when I look in the mirror, if I looked in the mirror and saw you, I would hate me too. So this person, when they look in the mirror, they fucking hate themselves. They need to do some glamour magic. They need to join my school that I'm building right now. You know, you guys, I told you I'm building this school for y'all. Okay. So you guys can, you know, level up. If you're a fucking female and you're not into this school that I'm building is going to teach glamour, beauty, and sex magic. 3 different forms of magic that will make you a triple threat. And if you are a woman and you're not in your glamour bag, your beauty bag, girl. Okay, anyways, but when this person looks in the mirror, they don't like themselves. Okay? And that's probably why they're hating on you. Because you're beautiful. Whether you think you have flaws or whatever, like, you know. Okay? So this person defines themselves when they look in the mirror. That's their secret. So if you want to, hey, if you go toe to toe, mouth to mouth with this person, here's some ammo. Bitch, you fucking ugly. That's what they think. That's what they think about themselves. This is their secrets. Okay, so we have this fuck boy repellent spray. Okay. Thank you. Okay, listen. Fuck boy repellent spray. Oh, you know what? I am also streaming on Facebook and Twitter. So hi guys. You guys can see me. I can't see you. And I didn't log on to my Facebook. I should. I'll do that during break. Okay. So this fuck boy repellent, their secrets. Okay. So their secret is their secret is that they're a fuck boy, they're a fuck girl, you know? They on some bullshit, they on some toxic shit. Like this person could really like think, or I don't even want to say think, because this person, this is their secrets. They know that they a fuck girl. They know that they on some bullshit. They always on some bullshit. They're always causing drama. They're always causing, you know, some stupid shit. You know, they're toxic as fuck. That's their secret. Okay. I don't hate her, but that's just how she moves with everyone. Yeah. So this person, they're kind of toxic. They might be the person that, you know, says that they're spiritual and they're like this, you know, innocent person. No, they're not. They're not. Okay. So now those are their secrets. I think, you know, I want to get into the more of the important stuff because I really want to know how to deal with them. And no, I want to know what they're plotting. Right, number one. So let me bring up your picture again. Number one, this is your picture. Let's figure out what they're plotting now, okay? Because this is important. This is important. Okay. Oh, popular loner, my pagey. That's my girl. I need to see her in real life. Okay. So, what are they plotting? It's just like, you know, listen. This person, what they're plotting is to, because, you know, they want to end you. I'm going to be completely honest. Their plot is to end you. Isn't that crazy? Like, just focus on your fucking life. Focus on your own life. But they can't because they have no identity, right? So it's nice that we know their secrets. We, you know. So this person, they're plotting to kind of end you, and what they're doing. I'm going to go more into cards. We're going to pull a lot more cards than just 2. I just didn't want to, like, you know, let me see here. This deck is disgusting. I don't know if I want to use this one, but this person wants to end you. They want to speak ill about you, right? They've already probably been doing that, but it feels like this is what they want. They want to either deliver a message to you. They want to end you. It's just like, they want to end you in some type of way. This person could want to stop your confidence. They might want to stop because they deal with a lot of confidence issues. So, this is an enemy, a hater, an evil liar. And I was trying to say an evil eye, but I said an evil liar. Wow. Okay, so this person, they might want to end you in some type of way, like attack your character, attack your career, attack your, whatever you got going. And I'm really like, I don't want to go too much into detail. I will eventually, but I feel like the last time when I was getting into the collective reading, the collective rituals with you guys, I just felt so in alignment, so happy, so in alignment, doing the work for the collective. And during that time, a lot of evil eyes started coming up, surrounding me. The people that were around me, of one particular person in general, was really jealous. And at first I didn't really understand it. And the things that followed after that just really destroyed a lot of things that now I know needed to be destroyed. But I feel like this person is really jealous of your confidence, possibly the way that you speak, the things that you have to say, your rebirth. And they want to end that. They want to end what makes you feel confident, what makes you feel in alignment, what makes you feel purposeful. Because again, this person does not have an identity for themselves, which probably means that they don't feel connected to life, to purpose. And so when they see someone operating in purpose, they want to end that because they're jealous. So they're plotting to possibly say something about you. Again, this person is a liar. This person, tries to lie, or they lie about themselves, lie about you. So this would just be lies. Okay, so let me get the cards. I'm tired of looking at this. Hold on. Let me get to the cards. I think I'm going to use this really disgusting deck. She's literally so vapid and shallow. And whenever I show depth, she tries to make me feel dumb as hell. Yeah. Get away. Some of you guys have these people around you. And that's why I'm tapping into this energy right now. Because I told you, if you guys missed the intro, I was crying. Just gratitude. I was crying gratitude the other day. And I was just like saying thank you to Papa Legba. Okay. He is one of my guides. And just crying, just giving a lot of gratitude to where I am now in life. And then after that, I was like, okay, I need to get situated. Me and my family, we had the norovirus. And so it just really took me off track. So I was trying to get on track to see like, okay, what am I going to do about this live? And Spirit was like, hey, just expose them completely. Secrets, plotting, how to deal with them, and give them a ritual. It's time, bitch. Get back into your magic. Get back into it. And, I just started crying. I was just like, wow. Because everything clicked. I understood why there was so much jealousy. I understood why it was so hard to do what the fuck I wanted to do, that I feel purposeful, which was helping our fucking business, which was helping, like, let me calm down. I'm not even gonna try to get into that right now, but I was so in alignment and so happy, and I didn't understand why everything happened. But it was because, this person, you guys, they don't like to see you shine. They don't like seeing you getting attention, even if that attention also benefits them. They can't stand it. So like I said, they severely fucked up. They severely fucked up. right? And that's their secret. So let's see what else they are plotting. Let's get more into this energy, spirit. Thank you. Papa Legba, hey, look, let me tell you. Papa Legba. I get emotional, especially when I am working with his energy and just talking about him and what he's done for my life. And when he chose me, I was scared because I was all about Ashun. I was like, okay, let me look over this bitch. This looks like my energy, you know? But I couldn't deny that I didn't feel a connection to Ashun, but I felt so drawn to him, you know, and it scared me because, like, if you know anything about Ilegwa, Papa Legba, he's a trickster. And the way that he teaches you is through your decisions. And, you know, he turned my life upside down. But when I came out the other side, each time, he turned it upside down. But when I came out the other side, I was elevated and I was wiser. Okay. So let's get into this. So just if you want to get into, work with Papa Legba, just, meditate, see if you feel drawn to him, and because he's a force. Okay. Yeah. He and honestly, when I started working with him, I was not like, it was when I was first getting into African spirituality. I was looking into Ifa and I wasn't really connected to Ifa. I think that's why I wasn't really drawn to Ashun or any of the other Orishas in that, system. But I was definitely drawn to him. And then when I started, learning and researching about voodoo, I noticed that he was over there too. And that's what drew me over into that. So anyways, he's a trickster. And he's a force to reckon with. So just, do your research and really be sure if you want to, it's very serious. He will take you down a path and you're just, because when the first time I really, when I worked with him in the beginning, I was scared. I ran away. I ran away because of what happened. But then things started to flow differently. And then when I returned back to his, to his guidance, he gave me such a profound message that the lesson, I'm not gonna go into it. I can't, but I'm very connected to my guides, and Papa Legba is very dear to me. Okay. So let's get into it. We're doing what they're plotting for number 1. These cards are disgusting, yo. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see what they're plotting. Okay, honestly, I feel we have the Knight of Swords. So what they're plotting here, we already know that they want to deliver some type of message. This feels face to face. It could be an apology. I'm gonna be completely honest. This could be an apology. Because what this is making me feel, if you see how disgusting these cards are, this is the first time me using them. I've had them for like 3 years. I have not used them because I'm so addicted to buying cards. Yeah, fake apology. Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Fake apology. And you see how their guts are just like flying out their face? Like, there is nothing that this person can say or do that's going to change your perspective on who they are, because a lot of you guys have seen, or you will see, who this person really is. Okay, there is a judgment. So this person could, like, do you see that? What did I say? They severely fucked up. It blew up. They had it in their hand. This is self-sabotage, y'all. Whether it's something really big, like on my end, spiritual business that somebody just wanted to blow up, you know, or on, you know, or if it's just that you are a really good person, because we have the star here, you know. And I'm hearing Megan where she's like, she said something in one of her songs where she's like, and I didn't tell you to move because I did that shit on purpose. You see a star up in this bitch. So there could be something that you did where you were just like, because when I was going through this shit with this energy that I'm feeling in my own particular life that spirit is showing me right now, is like, I feel like this person, because they have like a false identity, they don't really see themselves clearly. You know what I mean? And however they are treating you right now, it's almost like, you're going to treat me like this? You're going to treat me? You're going to really treat me like this? You're going to really do this to me? So this person might have treated you really wrong, or your ideas and your perspective on this situation and this person has changed. The Empress and the Star. Exactly. You know, you see yourself clearly. This person, they were not seeing things clearly. They haven't been seeing things clearly, but eventually they will. They're going to see how they look. This woman is holding a mirror up to her face. It's shining bright. Okay. Now they see you. They see who the fuck you are. And they're going to come and say sorry. That's what this person is. You know, I wouldn't do it. Eight of Swords, because there's nothing that this person can say. It's weird. It's on a weird level. It's confusing. It's too much for me to dissect. It's too much for you to dissect. We're not here to understand why people do the things that they do. We just need to know that, hey, I'm not with that. I don't resonate with that. But there's been a shift. This person is probably going to come in and, yeah, you were right. I'm sorry. Like, want to restore. They might be a little bit truthful about their shit, because this makes me feel like they're going to expose themselves, that they've already been exposed. There's a conversation coming. That's what they're plotting. Okay, so let's see how to deal with them. And put these nasty cards away over here. I like those though. I like those. Those really helped. Bad type of crazy. I'm telling you, it's just too much to dissect. Okay, and you're gonna treat me like this? I'm good. I'm good to you. I've been nothing but good. Been nothing but good healing force. Like, yeah. This person knows that they royally fucked up in some type of way when your energy shifts. So your energy has already shifted, or it's going to shift, right? After this spell. Because, hey, they might say sorry. One person in the chat was like, you know, I love her, but like, hey, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? Okay, so it ain't nothing about love. Okay, it's not about love. You can't let people abuse you. Believe me, you can't let people mistreat you, smear. Rest in peace, Tina. You can't let people smear your character, lie about you, get people to rally against you and think bad about you. And this is probably not the first time that this motherfucker did this to you. So it's just like, you know, I wouldn't do it. A lot of you guys need to do this candle. And you guys, this candle that we're lighting, that we already lit, and that we are going to light, we're going to get into our candle magic on the 13th as well. Well, this one is free. Okay. Rewatch it if you missed the intro. Okay. To tap into the spell that we just did. Because at the end of this reading, I am going to give you the last step to the spell. Okay. But check out Check out the stand store if you want to seal in your energetic signature to the ritual that we're getting into on the 13th. But let's get into how to deal with these people. Do I want to use these cards? Yeah. What do you need to do? Or, yeah, how to deal with these people. Judgment just keeps coming out. This motherfucker fucked up. That's a lesson, for sure. And, you know, sometimes you got to be people's karma, and it ain't got nothing, no love. Love has nothing to do with this. This person doesn't love themselves. They can't love you. And I'm hearing Beyonce now where she's like, and that song was so powerful for me. And I feel like that is going to be the song that we need to tap into for Friday the 13th. Because that song really got me through it. The song by Beyonce, House by Beyonce, where she also says in that song, I will always love you, even though you don't love yourself. You can love this person, but you gotta love yourself more. And it, you know, this is dangerous people. This is a dangerous person because they don't know themselves. They're acting carelessly. Okay. So, yeah. How to deal with this person. How to deal with this enemy. The enemy. We have the Judgment here. They want to have a conversation with you, right? We have a Judgment. Different deck of cards. And here is the Judgment again. So they want to have a conversation with you. We also have the Hierophant. This is a strong, like, this is the thing. It's Judgment Day for them. It's really up to you how you want to deal with this, but I feel like if you're watching this video, and because I'm doing a quick spell within this pick card, you don't need to fuck with this person. I feel like you guys have heartstrings for this person, you know? There's a friendship here. This person, I feel like this is what I'm feeling here. It's over with the Judgment and the Hierophant. You are wanting to focus on happiness, and the one thing that you can, how to deal with this person is Ten of Swords, not to deal with them. Like, that's what I'm feeling like. This could be like ignoring their text messages, ignoring their calls, like keeping a distance. This Ten of Swords is probably like, there's, in the original depiction, there are many swords in this person's back. This person has stabbed you in the back, not once, but maybe twice. Okay. And so you need to call it for what it is. I don't trust you. I don't know who you are. I don't understand you. I feel like, you know, I would just keep it 100% real, because what they're plotting is a conversation. And it's really up to you if you want to address them. But I feel like there is a lot of love there. So you're going to feel inclined to talk to this person, you know, interact with them. I literally moved to a different country because I'm done with these people, but she still creeps up when she knows I'm visiting. And, you know, I just feel like even if there are, you know, you have to be in a place, even if you have to be in a place, be around other people that this person is, you know, because we talked about them interacting with other people, right, that you might know and that they try to rally against you. If you have to be around these people, that doesn't mean that, I would say you would have to keep a distance and to allow this pain to really guide you in the right decisions, because there is a lot of love here. There's a lot of friendship. There was a good friendship. That's why it's so confusing, because there was parts of this relationship which was really good. But at this point, Ten of Swords, Three of Cups, okay? At this point, the bad outweighs the good. Like it was a really good relationship, and it's really quite sad, but it's a lesson for both of y'all. So how you need to deal with this and deal with this person is on your end. Definitely show up to the evil eye removal, because this type of energy, you cutting this person off, this person knowing that you're going to cut them off, that you're just like, hey, it's judgment day, it's done. Like, you know, I just can't do this. I don't trust you. Like, I'm too betrayed. It's just too much. You know what I mean? This person might even see that, like, because again, this person has narcissistic traits. They are not well in the head. So I would really suggest that you show up for the ritual June 13th. All of you guys need to. Okay. Hey, Ashley, my baby. My baby. Ashley. Hey, ADIE. Love you. Doing great. Feeling empowered and prepared to deal with this narcissistic people. Protecting my energy. Yes. With your out. Thanks. Yes. Okay. That's my baby. Okay. That's my baby. I'm at the beach. This is perfect for me to watch. Yeah, girl. I knew Ashley since she was a little girl. We were little girls, but I was the big sister. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, Ashley, make sure if you're just joining now, okay, make sure to rewatch the beginning so you can get the full spell. Okay. Short little meditation, kind of, you know, I'm yappy. I be yapping and shit. So, I miss the beach, yo. I haven't been to the beach in like so long. I miss Long Beach. Okay. Anyways, let me stay focused. Yeah. You know, I just feel like, you know, this person, you might see it as a betrayal because it's over. You might have new connections. You know, you might have new connections. You might be in a new relationship. You might be just focusing on honestly what makes you feel good. Things that do not feel bad, that don't feel like you're unsafe. You feel unsafe with this person. So how you should deal with them is that you should choose yourself. You should choose happiness. You should choose joy. Don't choose pain and drama and like having to figure this out. Like for you to go back into this, you would feel like you're betraying yourself. You would feel like you have to make sense of it. And honestly, it's not. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Are you guys still in here? Okay. I have an alarm on my phone that turns off at a certain time. Oh, okay, I just froze. Yeah, I have an alarm on my phone. At 8 o'clock, it goes like it goes to gray screen. It logs me out of everything. So I'm not on my phone constantly because you know I'm addicted. Okay, so but I'm back. I forgot to turn that off. I'm only on number 1. I gotta go. Okay. So yeah, how you should deal with them is not deal with them. You need to, but you know, you can leave it up to you to how you want to deal with this situation if you want to talk to them. But this is a major lesson, and you can tell them that. I mean, you can tell them that without saying that to them. Like, I don't know. I think if you express yourself authentically and not try to think about the love that's there, but think about the love that's for yourself, this person's going to understand that it's over. They might see it as a betrayal, but you know, I would just say that you need to just keep your distance from this person. And because I mentioned all this scary stuff, narcissistic energy, I think you should really tap into the spell. Okay, the quick spell that we did in the beginning of this video, and the ritual that we're getting into. Okay, on the 13th, we are getting into this ritual. On Friday the 13th, it's going down. Okay? It's going down. So join the ritual. You can do this by going to the stand store in my description box. Make an offering to the candle, to the ritual. Okay? This is going to seal in your energetic signature to the ritual, to the candle. It's a small offering. Okay? To seal in your energy. These rituals that we're getting into this year is going to be much more serious. And eventually when my school opens up, we will be doing stuff offline. Okay. So yeah, join the ritual, make an offering to the candle. If you want to join and you want your name added to it. And when you do purchase and join into the ritual that's happening on June 13th, you will receive an email with instructions that you must do prior to us gathering. Okay. So don't forget to check your email because I have instructions for you guys to do things at home. Okay. The ritual is $25. It's just $25. It's just $25. It's a small offering to the candle, to the ritual, to me that's going to lead and do the energy work, because with these candles like this one, I'm going to be working this for the next 11 days. This is something that I sit down and I meditate and I work. And when you join the ritual, you're going to have to fill out a form, or not a form, but like, let me know what's going on with the evil eye situation. And that's going to be included with the ritual. So make sure that you type out your energy where you know, the cross conditions, the hexes, the curses that you think, you know, it is. I am going to pull cards on each person to figure out, you know, directly the energy. This is not just something small. Okay. But it's a small offering to the ritual. Okay. It's your energetic signature. Money is a currency. Okay, so I'm going to go on to, actually, let's complete the spell that we have. So, number one, we started a spell in the beginning of this video with the evil eye block containment spell. And we psychologically triggered ourselves twice in meditation. Now, the third psychological trigger, you're going to do a freezer spell, okay? You're going to take your piece of paper. If you don't know the person that is giving you evil eye, you can just write evil eye energy, okay? You're going to write this on a piece of paper. You're going to hold this paper for some time, okay? You're going to hold this paper for some time. If you don't know the name, you can just write evil eye energy, okay? But if you know the person that's sending you evil energy, that's cursed you, any of that, go ahead, or the situation, you just know that there's just bad energy coming towards you from it. You're going to take this piece of paper and you're going to put it into the paper bag. I mean, not the paper bag, but the plastic bag. Or you could put it in a plastic container. Then you're going to fill up this bag with water, okay? Just a little bit of water, you know, maybe like halfway full. You're going to submerge that into water and you're going to put it in your freezer. And before you put it in the freezer, I want you to hold this bag and think about what we did here in the spell in the beginning of this video. Okay, so if you guys are just joining, you don't know what I'm talking about, rewatch this video on the YouTube channel. I know I'm streaming on Facebook and Twitter as well. So hold it in your hand and think about what we did. You can even, you know, since we've kind of went through it all, you know, with the energy, with the cards, you can rewatch the video, rewatch the spell, the meditation that we did, but think about that. We took this energy, this evil eye energy, we put it into a sphere, we put that sphere into a box, and you can think about that. while you're holding it. Water is 2025. It's going to be 2026 in a couple months. If you don't know that water has the ability to record information, okay, get with it. Do some research, okay? But you're going to connect with the water and your little piece of paper that's in here with the meditation that we did. And then you're going to throw it in the back of your freezer and forget about it, okay? Until June 13th. Or whenever you want to pull it out and throw it away, okay? But that's going to stop it, okay? That's going to stop the energy in your life. A really quick freezer spell can help, but the meditation that we did is going to really amplify it. So now I'm going to go on to number 2. Let me take a drink of my water. Let me see the comments. Maybe tonight's going to be a long night. You guys mad if I start eating? Paige was like, hey, girl, just go ahead and eat. I'm just playing. I'm not going to eat. I might have a little snack here. Little gummy. You guys don't be caring about my energy. I need my energy. Okay. Make sure, and if you feel disconnected from what we did in the meditation earlier because we were all in the cards and shit, rewatch it, okay? Just to get right. Remember these, and you can rewatch this as many times as you want. Honestly, like I said in the beginning, and what I said last year when we were into our magic, these candle burns are timeless. Okay, you can connect at any time. You're locked in. Yes, we are. I'm locked in, y'all. I'm locked in with y'all. You see, I'm shape-shifting. You guys see me shape-shifting? Okay, let's get into number 2. Let me see. What is number 2? Okay, number 2 is the mouth. Okay. Number 2, this is your reading. Woo! Okay, the secrets. Okay, yeah, we're going to tap into secrets. Let's see here. And you know what? Oh, yeah. You know what? Like, hold on. Exactly. Okay, wait. Let me just go back because I wanted to go back and forth to the pictures that we chose. And so for number 1, do you see how this correlates to what I said about how you need to deal with them? You need to end it. They want to end you. This person, they want to end you. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, let me just say a little bit more for number 1. Sorry, some of you guys might have left, but for number 1. But number 1, okay, like this person wants to end you. And they realized when they tried to end you, they were ending themselves. So they're coming back, right, to, yeah, dangerous ass knife cycles. Energy vampires. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But this person wants to end you. They don't want you to be successful. They don't want you to be happy. But they realize that they fucked up, and so they're coming back. But this energy still exists in them. This is an enemy video. This person is your enemy. So don't get caught up. Because number 1, I really feel like you felt like there's some love here. And this person knows how to like manipulate and shift into these different characters because they don't have an identity. And so do you see how it correlates to how you need to deal with them? You need to end it. It's done. And you need to speak that tongue. That tongue needs to be wagging. And I know I said a lot of shit like, you know, they don't like the way they fucking look. And, you know, I don't think you guys will really gravitate towards that kind of energy because it feels like there's a lot of love there. But hey, look, you need to tell them the truth. It's going to hurt. Okay, that's what you need to do. Okay, let me go to number 2. Because I want to keep coming to these pictures. Okay, so number 2, let's tap in. Okay, so your secrets. I mean, their secrets. Their secret is that they want to know your secret. Oh, see, their secret. Number 2 is that they want to know your secret. Oh, this enemy. And I heard frenemy. I heard frenemy. So this person is a friend. Okay. But this person wants to know your secret. That's their secret. So they would never let you know. They might be hiding. You might not even, some of you guys, some of you number twos might not even know who this person is. But their secret is that they want to drink from you, your life force. So it could be that, you know, they're an energy vampire. Okay. Like someone said in the chat, like they're an energy vampire. Beauty spells. Yeah, they might want to know your beauty spells. They might want to know like your secrets, how you do things, what makes you, you know, your life flow abundantly. What makes your life so healthy is what I'm feeling here. Like they thrive, their energy, they're like an energy vampire, right? Their secret is that that's all I'm getting off of this one. Let's get to the cards. Ooh, let's see what else they have for their secrets. Spirit, thank you. Okay, this person is all over the place because I've been dropping cards this whole time. Okay, Eight of Pentacles and Five of Swords. Okay, so annoying, these sleeves. I really love this dress, but the color, it's annoying. All right, so we have Eight of Pentacles, we have Five of Swords. This person's secret is that, okay, so this could be a no contact situation. This could have been somebody that you had a conflict with, right? Your enemy's secret is that they don't want to be cut off, or they didn't want to be cut off, or they didn't want things to end. And I really felt like there's a spying energy. So their secret is that they're spying on you. They're watching you. They haven't walked away is what I'm really getting from this, because I'm seeing the original depiction of the Five of Swords where there's three people involved. So there could have been three people involved in this with this situation, or it could be like, ooh, sorry. Guys, my table, it has wheels and I forgot to lock it. Okay, so it feels like this person didn't want to walk away, didn't want things to end. They could be spying on things, you know, spying on you. Their secret is that they really want to know your secret, right? And this is the Eight of Pentacles. So this could have to do about your career. This could be about things that you're working on. Could be about your finances, their secrets there. So it could, like, one of their secrets is that they have, I feel like they have difficulty, maybe possibly at work. One of their secrets is that they have a difficulty at work. They might not like what they do for work. That's their secret, that they don't like it. One of their secrets is that they like to appear that they have like a lot going on, that they're very busy in life, but they're actually not. They like to showcase maybe certain things that they do, but they're not. I don't feel like this person has a lot going on for themselves. They're all over the place. They could have I feel like there's a lot of like, one of their secrets is that they have like these hopes and dreams and ideas that they never get to, or they never accomplish. They feel they're all over the place. Okay, they're all over the place, possibly trying to do these things, but they can't. They don't have the time or energy, or their life is extremely busy. But one of their secrets is that they like confrontation. One of their secrets is that that's a really big secret. They like confrontation. They like confrontation, and you might have walked away, they might have walked away from you, but they didn't want it to end. So crazy. Yeah, they walked away, but they did not want it to end. And they stalk and they watch from afar. This is definitely somebody that you could possibly not have spoken to in a while. Okay, so for you guys that you don't know who this person is, it would be somebody that you haven't spoken to, that you might have like fell off, you know. Okay, we have a lot of little secrets here. Social media, what did I tell you? This person is watching you from afar. Okay, they're watching you from afar from your social media. They could have fake accounts. That's one of their secrets, is that they have fake accounts. Okay, it's kill season. You apologize, but it's still treason. So this could be a person that apologized to you. You apologized to them. But there is a lot of conflict still here. It feels like you're unable to work things out. But it feels like this person is still in your energy. They're still around watching you from afar with evil eye, with, you know, bad energy, right? So I feel like this person is committing treason, or they've committed treason against you in some type of way. We have the same story. Their secret is that they just have the same shit that's going on right now. Well, the last time you spoke to this person, they got the same shit going on. They might be very unhappy with things going on in their life. And what's interesting is that they are very concerned about your life and about what you're doing. How my demons look now that my pockets are full. I feel like this person, with how my demons look and now my pockets is full, I feel like their secret is that it just feels like, what I'm really getting with this is that there could have been something that you were really working hard on, like, you know, really working hard at, like, really just putting a lot of effort into it. It could be school, it could be a career, it could be like a goal of some sort. You were putting a lot of work into it, even if it's like, you know, my spiritual journey, or my beauty, or learning a trade, or learning how to do nails, you know. It could be anything like that, but it's something that you were at hard work at. And I think their secret is that they didn't really believe that you were going to get to a certain place. You know, they saw you like this. Their secret is that they saw you kind of like all over the place doing all types of shit. But, you know, I think you're doing pretty good, pretty great, you know, in whatever area that I'm picking up on. And so now I feel like you might have a different perspective on this person, you know. I think they have a different perspective on you as well. So they're kind of looking at you differently. They could have demonized you, or they could be demonizing you right now, you know, as they stalk you. Little mama, go off, get your bag. Oh no, little mama, go off, make them gag and choke. So you're like, their secret is that, like, it's like so weird. Like, I feel like their secret is that they see you gagging people. They're one of the people that are gagging. So you guys could have went through some type of change since leaving this person. You kind of have leveled up in a certain way, even if it's just like your character, your life, something like that. They are still doing the same shit. Okay. And it's kind of weird. I feel like their secret is that it's like a love or hate kind of energy that I'm feeling. So they're kind of like rooting for you, but they're also like gagging and choking, and, you know, I don't know. It's not a good gagging and choking. Y'all take credit by bypassing my abilities. So this person, their secret is that they underestimated you. They underestimated you. Their secret is that, you know, they kind of looked past your skill, your abilities, the type of person that you are. They didn't give you credit for who you are, who you were, who you are now. Like, Yeah, online family. This person could be a part of your online family. They could be watching you online, right? Open heart. One of their secrets is that they still love you a lot. They love you a lot, but this is an enemy. So don't get caught up. I don't know why the love is like showing up. You guys are my softies. My rosebuds are softies. I know it. We're getting tough though. We got to grow some thorns. Okay, guys. But those are their secrets. Let's get into what they're plotting. Okay. Yeah. You know, this person, it's like a weird energy. It's like they love you, but they also like their energy kind of harms you, you know? So they're plotting to kind of like, this will be different in different forms, okay? Because some people will not see this person again. So I don't want you guys to get caught up with what I'm saying, okay? But this person is harvesting energy. Their plot is to harvest energy from you, okay? This enemy wants to harvest energy. Yeah, that's what they're plotting to do. They want to, it's almost like when they're looking at you, they're seeing this version that they didn't think that could get to this place and this time, or version of yourself. Like they didn't really believe that you could manifest or complete what you were trying to complete within self. And they walked away from you. Some of you guys, this is somebody that you were in a romantic relationship with. But it's almost like they see you and they're just like, oh, I just want that again. I want to feel good again with this person. So, you know, yeah. So that is what they're plotting. Let's get some cards. I just feel like they are going to try to harvest your energy. So this could look like reaching out, trying to connect again. And also I'm seeing like they're just going to continue to stalk you, possibly try to copy you, or just, I don't know. It feels like they want to know your secrets. They want to know your secrets, right? So they might want to possibly copy you in some type of way. Let's see what these cards say though, with what they're plotting. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, these it is. Disgusting. Oh, okay. So we have the Tower. Yeah, this person wants to rebuild again. This person might feel like what they're plotting against you is, this makes me feel like this person wants to make you feel bad in some type of way. They might want to make you feel bad. Okay. Could be, this could very much be like curse energy. Now that because I'm trying to like read this energy and it feels like, it doesn't feel like this person is like, you're going to see this person. It feels like this person is trying to stop something. Okay. So, and it doesn't feel like, some of them might be going to an altar, going to a practitioner, you know, they could be doing that kind of stuff to try to stop certain things about you. But some of these people do it themselves. Some of these people are very just mentally powerful and they can sit there and think things about you. And, you know, so yeah, I feel like how to deal with them. If this is a social media thing, you need to block this person. You need to make sure that they cannot see you, you know? Yeah, it feels like this person, some of them will try to reach back out, you know, and kind of like, I feel like what this feels is like what they're plotting is that they're waiting for time to kind of like letting the smoke, they want the smoke to kind of dissipate and like clear. And this is the type of person that feels like time will do that instead of having a difficult conversation. I don't think they want to have a difficult conversation. I'm seeing 2 people bump into each other, or, you know, 2 people, like they send you a DM and they want to talk to you. This person is extremely lonely and wanting to kind of reconstruct what was. You know, the Five of Pentacles is often two people out in the cold. This person wants to kind of like, again, this person wants to know your secrets, right? So it feels like this person wants to be on the same level as you. And it feels like they want you to see them as an equal, but I feel like you're not equal to this person. So it kind of feels like this person might try to manipulate the way that you think about the situation, the way that you think about them, the way that you think about yourself. I feel like this person might, the people that will reach out, it almost feels like this person will try to make it about something confusing, like, oh, it was just so confusing, I didn't understand, I didn't know what to do, you know. So a lot of people are going to be, you know, reaching out through text, through a phone call, through the DM, and they're going to try to reconstruct because they are lonely and they feel like they're lacking in their, you have what they're lacking, whether that's like, oh, I'm going to learn from this person, I'm going to get what, you know, get on with this person. And, you know, there's something about that clout or learning something from you, what you're currently doing. But with this Two of Swords, it's like they want to make a decision. It's like, or, you know, they want you to make a decision, but they don't want it to be like a decision on logic and reality, because the Seven of Cups is about like illusion, confusions, delusions, you know. And so I feel like this person, what they're plotting is to either send confusion to you, like through evil eye, where they're just like, oh, this person, they don't know who the fuck they are, they don't know what they're doing, or, you know, oh, look at them, you know, like that's how evil eye is. Even though if it's like they're not aware that that's going to affect you, that's how it works. They could be sitting there thinking bad things about you, thinking like it could be that, and then that creates confusion within your life. Or they want to come back and try to confuse the situation, because the Tower is about something that fell, that needed to fall. You know, this is about homelessness, you know. So if we want to twist that and to make it sense, it could be like this person doesn't feel at home. They feel lost without you. They feel like, you know, so they want to come back. They want to rebuild what is, but they want to make it something that it's not. Like, oh, I was confused, I didn't know, and this happened, and then that, and then, you know, that's why I did what I did, because again, this person walked away, or you walked away from each other, but they're still around in the energy watching you. It's just like, no, you know what's up. You know what's up, number two. Stop playing. You know what's up. Don't let this person play you. Don't let this person manipulate you. And I'm also hearing, like, I saw this video. Did I share it? I don't know. I might have just shared it to my friend, my bestie. But I saw this video about Virgos on how, like, oh yeah, I did share it. On how, like, Virgos, we will stick around for the plot. You might want to do that. Hey, you might want to stick around for the plot. Since it's coming up, maybe we'll see. Let's see what it is and how you deal with this person. But Virgos, we stick around for the plot. We want to see how far you'll go with this shit. Because I really do feel like you kind of know that this person, whatever they were on, it was like complete bullshit. Their decisions didn't make sense. Like they're fucking, you know, didn't want to see the truth about something, you know. And there was some type of like trying to reconcile something here. Okay. But don't let this person manipulate you, don't, you know? But let's see if you should stick around for the plot. Okay? Let's see if you should stick around for the plot. Because I don't know. What do I want to use? Let's see if you should stick around. How should you deal with this person? Because it feels weird. I feel like there's a really weird energy here. This person hates you and loves you. Can't stand you. I think it's more of like an insecurity thing. Like they see you kind of like hyped and excited about your own life and your goals and the things that you're doing. And at one point they didn't really believe you, didn't get you, didn't understand you. But now you're not that, you know, in their eyes. You're not that anymore. They're kind of like, fuck, what? This is where this person is, or this is who they turned into. And I'm still over here doing the same shit, trying to get on with something, hating what I'm doing every day. So they still have that love-hate for you, because that love-hate was there in the past when you were actually speaking to this person. Okay, let's see how you should deal with this person, number 2. Don't stick around for the plot. Don't stick around for the plot, number 2. You might stick around for the plot. That's crazy. You need to put their ass in the freezer, though. We're about to get into that. Oh, you know what? Did I pull charms for number 1 for the? Okay, we'll pull charms for this, for you, for this part. But let's look at what you should do. Okay, so look, there's a vampire. You can also harvest energy. Okay, there's this energy, and you know who said that? I think it was Real Talk with Yaney. You know who I be watching religiously, who I be talking about on here. But she had said something that she don't believe in one of her lives that I caught like a couple weeks ago. She was like saying she don't believe keeping your enemies close. This is what I'm hearing. Not necessarily what she said, but you're like, hey, maybe I should see what's going on with this person. But there is a level of not trusting and wanting to protect yourself. So this is some sneaky shit. And I'm going to go there because we're talking about the enemies. We're talking about enemies right now, you know? So it's a different kind. Like number 1, I was talking about how like their secrets, you know, they think they're ugly, and that's like can be ammo for you. Now, this is your toxic shit. Because when we're dealing with enemies, we're going to the dark side. I'm gonna be completely honest, you guys. Like when you're dealing with protective magic, you know, and trying to see what your enemies are up to, this is the darkness, which is fine because we are light, we are dark. So let's not, you know, cast the shadow away. You might want to stick around for the plot and try to take what you can from this person too. What I'm hearing Beyonce, where she's like, I'm just as petty as you are. In that song, Comfortable. She says, I'm just as petty as you are, honey. Okay? We can play that too. So I just feel like, I don't know what this is. This could be a romantic energy where you're like, okay. But the energy has changed. I don't want to be close even to the plot. Laugh aloud. Shit. People need to check themselves and get it together. I know. Look, take it from a Virgo. It's not necessarily okay to always like stick around for the plot. Okay. Because I'd be doing that too. I'll be like, okay, this person is trying to play me. Let me see. I'll play dumb. I am definitely, that is a superpower, you guys. I'm gonna like, look, because I already see it for you, number 2. Because we have this 9 of Wands here. Okay. This is about protection. You are protected. You are not who you were. And, you know, okay, thank you, Spirit. We're going to do that with the ritual on the 13th. I wanted to do it here, but I didn't. So it wasn't called for us to do it. But I want you guys to feel strong, empowered, superior. I want you to feel dominant over this energy, over your enemies, over the evil eye. I'm trying to get you guys together. I know I keep saying it. When you guys gonna believe me? Okay. So listen, you're protected. You're not who you were. Okay. You were not who you were the last time this person was on and popping in your life. Okay. Now, this person, I don't know why you guys would want to, you know, stick around for the plot, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think it's also like when you stick around for the plot, you play dumb and you try to see, it is a great way to actually be observant and see people's true character. Okay. But if you've already seen, for some of you guys, maybe you won't stick around for the plot. Maybe that is the message for you. Okay. You're going to know the energy because there's kind of, honestly, there's two different collectives here that I'm talking to. There's like a romantic one. And then there's like, maybe, like I said, frenemy, right? This is the reading that I said frenemy. There's a frenemy kind of energy here. So maybe you're not supposed to stick around for the plot. You know, sometimes that'll lead you into a good situation. This is what I'm saying, guys. Life is about lessons, and you have to go off of intuition. It's not everything is black and gray. There's been many situations where I've sticked around for the plot and understood a lot about myself, and the situation changed. I don't know. Maybe this is saying that this person will change. Maybe you need to see how this person will change. I know you guys are probably like, what? But that's what I'm feeling here, honestly. It feels like, let me show you the rest of the cards. We have the knight. I'm not the knight. See, this person could have been a knight. But we have the King of Wands. This is what I'm going to definitely say here. If this is a romantic relationship, I wouldn't stick around for the plot. Only if your intuition is telling you to, because I've stuck around for the plot in relationships. I said, you know what? This nigga used to be a vampire, and I'm going to stick around and see what this is really about because I see how it can benefit me. I see how it's going to benefit me. And I was really surprised how it turned out. Honestly, okay? So you never know how things are going to turn out. You never know, because relationships are alchemy. There's two energies coming together, mixing into one. Okay, and see how the face loves us and protects us. So the force, see how the force protects us. Yeah, so I feel like how you should deal with this, most of you guys should stick around for the plot. I'm just saying it. I think you can see what you can get out of this. You should see what you can get out of this. It might not turn out so bad for you. Okay, or for the both of you, honestly. It feels like what you should do is, like, if you are going to stick around for the plot, this person is a page and you are a king. So there's no way that this page can do anything to you. There's no way that this page can even feed off of you. There is forgiveness right here in the middle. I don't necessarily know when this is going to happen, because again, some of these people will not come. Some of these people will not, interact with you. They're just going to be watching you from afar. I would focus on forgiveness if that's the case for you. I would focus on realizing that this person, they're evil eye, because a lot of getting rid of evil eye and disconnecting from these types of people is understanding that you outrank them and they cannot truly touch you. I was talking to Paige about, just like in our DMs, we were talking about shit, like about destiny swapping. Was it her? I think it was her. And we were talking about destiny swapping, and, I started meditating on that shit, on destiny swap. So it could be, because we talked about them wanting to know secrets and, all that shit. So it feels like, this could be a destiny swap thing, but I don't necessarily believe that people can really take what you're destined to have. You know what I mean? You're not, it's not destined. Like, this is your destiny is for you. And the only way that we can have this energy interfere and like disrupt things is that we feel that it actually has access. Nobody has access to what is rightfully yours, that is gifted to you by God. Okay? No one can take it from you. No one can take anything from you. This person outranks. I mean, you outrank this person. I think that's why you have this person shook. You have this person shook right now. And so if you want to stick around for the plot, go ahead. I encourage it. Or you just focus on forgiveness and just be like, this person, they are an enemy, but you know, they ain't nothing but a motherfucking page that really just don't know what they want to do and what they want to go. You know, they're just disturbed by my full self, actualized self from all that hard work. And their evil eye doesn't really affect me because I outrank them. And that part of the ritual on June 13th, we're going to tap into that, where you feel that it's not just something that I'm saying. It's not something that you got to keep telling yourself. We're going to tap into that energy, and you feel that empowerment where you feel that these motherfuckers can't touch me. Okay? Because I outrank them. Okay, so what I feel like how you should deal with them is like there's forgiveness here. You need to realize and like some truths. You have the truths, the ultimate truth. You know, maybe there will be a difficult conversation, and maybe there will be some truth within that. Maybe they are, when they tell you, I didn't know what I was doing. Maybe you know this person to be kind of like manipulative, and so you're hesitant. Maybe you should stick around for the plot, you know, because look at your picture, number 2. Look at your picture. Your picture is a vampire. So we're looking back to these pictures with each of the questions. How should deal with them? What does this make you feel like? If those were your lips and those your teeth, you might want to take a little taste. See how their energy can benefit you. They can't take from you because they're a page. Okay? And you're very much like with this 9 of Wands, you're protected, and you know that. When you tap into who you really motherfucking are right now, number 2, this person cannot. They just cannot. Okay, let me see what else. Let's get some charms just to kind of clarify this energy, because I stick around for the plot. I do. You know, like, I do. Going on. Did I drop something? Okay. Stick around for the plot. How should you deal with them? We have the little margarita here. So this person might ask out to go get drinks. Why am I saying break the ice? Icebreaker. They might want to like talk about something, clear up. They might want to clear things up. So how should you deal with that? I love tequila and I love margaritas. I feel like you should go and have a drink. See what they got to say. Why are you scared? The fuck is this person going to do to you? They can't do nothing. You, and the way that I am using these words, outrank, when I say that, you are on a higher energetic, like they're trying to reach you. They're trying to reach you. You're not reachable by this person unless you want to be. And even when you're in their presence, you are protected. Okay. But there is forgiveness. People change. People change. And you know, you got to stick around for the plot. You got to stick around for the plot to see that change. It does feel like this is something, because look, we have the diamond ring and it says shine bright. This could have been something that was really valuable to you at one point. There's commitment here. Maybe the commitment is just sticking around for the plot to see what the fuck is going to happen. Now we have a cactus. To me, that is protection. You are protected. I feel like you're protected, especially if you have done this containment spell that we did in the beginning of this reading. I'm working this candle for the next 11 days. All you have to do is imprint your energetic signature onto it by focusing on it, focusing on this sigil. This is a sigil that I made that means protection from evil eye, from multiple forces. Okay. That's all you got to do. Watch playback on YouTube. I think it'll be here on you know, all the platforms that I'm streaming on. So watch it back if you're interested, but you're protected, especially if you did that ritual and you're going to do the ritual on June. But even if you don't, number 2, I feel like you outrank this person for sure. Like, we got King of Wands, King of Swords. This person might just want to say sorry. They might try to clear up some energy, but they do want to learn from you. Maybe that's what they're going to say, because we do have a Page of Wands and we have a King of Wands. So maybe they're realizing that they're the page, you know, and they want to learn from you. Maybe there will be an honest conversation. Maybe you should keep it real with them, even when they come with that confusing confusions bullshit. Just keep it real and stick around for the plot. See how it can benefit you. That is what I'm feeling. Okay, but it's up to you. You don't have to. You don't have to. Okay, so to complete your spell, number 2, we did a spell in the beginning of this. Pick a card reading collectively, and we psychologically triggered ourselves 2 times. Now, the third trigger, we do things in 3. It's more powerful when you do. And so watch the playback if you haven't, but the third psychological trigger is what you're going to do is you're going to get a Ziploc bag or a plastic container, and you're going to get some water, a pen, and a piece of paper. If you don't know the person's evil eye, if you don't know the person's name that's sending you evil eye, just write evil eye energy. If you want to be more specific, go ahead. You're going to drop this little piece of paper in this bag. Okay. You're going to fill it up with some water, just a little bit of water. We don't want it busting and getting all crazy in the freezer. Okay. You're going to close it up. You're going to hold it before you drop it in the freezer. You're going to hold it and you're going to think about our meditation that we did here tonight. Okay. With the containment spell. We did it in our minds. Okay. We did a lot of energetic work in our minds. We walked it deeper and walked it closer to the 3D reality. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to think about that meditation. You're going to think about the person. If you don't know that water records information, you need to go and learn. It's 2020. Okay. 5. So you need to learn. Okay. It's time to elevate in intelligence and in spirituality. Go and research that. Connect with it, program the water, put it inside the freezer and forget about it until June 13th when we get into our ritual. Okay? And then we're going to take that out and we're going to do something with it. Okay? Now, the ritual is on June 13th. We are getting into our magic. We are going to do an evil eye removal ritual. We just contained this energy tonight. And now we are going to remove it on the 13th. So join us. Make a small offering to the stand store. It's $25 to join this ritual. Okay, it's going to remove jinxes, curses, hexes, cross conditionings, spiritual blockages. And we're going to return this energy. But that's going to happen on the 13th. Okay, I'm giving you guys time to get ready and get right. All right. Because the collective is crazy right now. I just want to say it's, I felt really drawn to do this and get back into our collective magic that we were doing about a year ago. So I'm ready. I'm excited for this. Check out the stand store. Okay. That offering of $25 seals in your energy to the candle and to the ritual. When you join, you will have to fill out your situation. I'm going to use what you say in the ritual. Off camera, of course, because these rituals, I am doing work for you guys outside of what we do collectively together. Okay, so what you write, I'm going to use in our ritual. And you are going to get an email. When you purchase it, you will get an email with what you should be doing prior to our collective gathering. There's some things that I need you guys to do, that you must do before we get into ritual with each other. Okay? I'm serious. I'm very fucking serious this year. Okay? Sorry, I keep looking over here. That's where my camera's at. I mean, my computer. But I'm very fucking serious, guys. We got to get real serious this year with our magic. So we're stepping it up a notch. Guys, I need food. My fiance is making me dinner. He's probably like, yeah, this bitch is in there for a long ass time. When I stepped out the room, well, I was in there for a long time doing my makeup. Woo! It ain't glued down this wig. But I stepped out the room, he was like, completely different. I told him I'm going for a new look. Okay. Number 3, let's get it on. Let's see what number 3 is on. This shit is scary. I'm sorry. This is really, oh, sorry. Let me go to the actual. This is scary, yo. This is scaring me. This is scaring me. Okay, so number 3, their secrets. Let's tap into their secrets first, and then we will tap into what they're plotting. Okay. I need to hurry up because I don't know how much. Well, I actually just paid for my subscription, so I should be okay. This live is kind of long. I wanted to have fun tonight. Just chill, hang out. Okay. Let's see, your secrets. Or their secrets. I keep saying your secrets. So this person might want to know your secrets too, but let's see. Ooh. This person is speaking ill, and that's a secret. They're spreading rumors about you. This person is spreading rumors about you. Okay. Lipstick is something that we put on our lips. You know, and I feel like this person is talking really bad about you right now. That's their secret. It's one of their secrets. Their secret also. Their secret also is that I feel like they try to paint on, like, whatever they're speaking about themselves, it like shifts their perspective. So they could be talking about a certain situation between the both of you guys, and they're talking really down about you. Or, excuse me, yeah, it's coming up. I just burped. Like, or I feel like when they talk bad about you, it's to make them look good. They want to look good. So they're talking shit, talking down about you to look good. Let me get these cards to see. What is it? What are their secrets? Spirit, thank you. I'm hearing I did what I had to do. I don't know why, but that's what I'm hearing. I did what I had to do. I did what I had to do. There is the two, I mean, I won't say the Two of Swords. Maybe they made a decision. We have the Ten of Swords, though. Okay. Let's see here. The Ten of Swords, their secret is that they backstabbed you. Their secret is that they backstabbed you. They threw a lot of different swords in your back. They're talking a lot of shit about you. Talking a lot to people you don't even know. to people that you don't even know. Their secret, Two of Pentacles. This person is like talking a lot of like about your priorities, about your focus. Their secret though is that they could be like not right in the head, because this makes me feel like, and especially if you're talking down about somebody to people that they don't even know, it's really giving that they don't have their priorities straight. So their secret could be that they really don't have it all together, that they can't focus. This card also makes me feel like they can't focus, and their secret is that they don't really have their priorities straight. It could mean that they self-sabotaged themselves, because I'm just seeing this specific person, which is like, I was on my story talking about this person and I was just like, this is really out of character. Why am I doing this? And sorry guys, I had to eat something. I was like, it's really out of character. Why am I talking about this person? And I just feel like it's because of this reading. Like, I had to do this reading. I was picking up this energy. That sometimes happens. Like, I have certain conversations. I see certain things because Spirit is getting me ready to like talk about it. So this person could be, their secret is that they sabotaged themselves. It could have been that they sabotaged themselves with you. That they didn't make you a priority, but also that they just don't have their priorities straight. That's a big secret that they like to hide from the world, is that they don't really have it together. And then they're really kind of crazy in the mind. Like, they have a really weird perspective on life, and just the way that possibly how they interacted with you, which led to them either hurting you or hurting themselves. Okay. The big secret is that they actually fucked up shit. So I'm like, what I'm feeling is like they're telling other people that you did all these things and you weren't like, you didn't have your priorities, you didn't have your ducks in a row, you were, and you ended up like betraying them or something like that. That's what I'm feeling from these two cards. Let's see what the charms say. Oh, you know what? Let's do the OG deck. That always gives me a lot. I just feel like this person, like they don't got a good head on their shoulders. Okay. As I look at myself, I'm starting to like this wig more. I like it more. It's very different. I'm like, this is a lot going on here with this wig. All right. Okay. Let's see here. What's their secrets? I can't believe we made it. This is what we're thankful for. So they were, one of their secrets, this is definitely giving romantic. Okay. This is definitely giving a romantic vibe. Ooh, I'm going to have to put in my charger. You can't have it die. My phone. Damn it. Oh, look. Energy has changed. And look. Transmute. So. Oh, this cord is so stupid. Oh, you know what? This person is like, there we go. Is it charging now? Okay, good. This person is very much like, what was I gonna say? Hold on. Was there something right here? I was gonna say that this person is very like romantic. There's a romantic kind of energy here with this connection with this enemy. And this person is kind of like talking shit about you and you know, saying things that possibly couldn't be true. They're trying to paint themselves in a good light. You know, there's an energy of like transmutation here, right? There's an energy of transmutation. But I can't believe we made it this far. This is what we're thankful for. So there's an energy that somebody's like lying. Maybe they sabotaged themselves. They were telling people, I think a lot of people was saying that they were in a relationship with you, or they, you know, you guys were intimate with each other. You did this, you did that. This is how you are with them. And it was like really not the truth, is what I'm feeling here. Okay, they feel threatened. Their secret is that they feel threatened, possibly by you, by a person that's in your life. Okay. But I feel like this person, I think this person kind of like hurt you or disappointed you, sabotaged you, the connection at one point, which made you feel like you had to kind of take a step back. It says emotionally young. Their secret could be that they're emotionally young. And so you had to kind of like step back, even though they could be like 40 something years old, a 40-year-old man that's still acting like a young boy. You had to step back because you weren't about that shit. And you had to transmute this shit. And you see how the light changed? Something, they became aware of something changed. Okay. And they're mad about that. They feel threatened. And they're, you know, they're very much obsessed with you. Kiss me more. Okay, kiss me more. And it's like, this person could be very, like, if this is a masculine energy, they could be very feminine. Like, instead of going after you, they're acting weird, begging for attention, instead of just doing, you know? And so I feel like, you know, oh, okay. And I just feel like they're telling people lies about you and how you were with them, or how things were between you guys. But it was, maybe it was that at some point, but it stopped a really long time ago. They tried to play me, but I shitted on them first. And I think that's the secret. This person, if this was a masculine energy, this person was like pretending to be like not involved with other people, but it was just like, dude, who are you fooling? And do you really think that if there's nothing going on over here, do you think that I don't got nothing going on over here? Like, there's this energy here, you know, like, so this person feels, I feel like this person was trying to play you at one point, but the secret is that you actually shitted on them first and they're mad about it. So they're lying. That's the secret. And they're a princess. Like, if this is a masculine energy, this is the type of guy that's going to wait for you to text him. He's waiting for you to call him. He's waiting for you to set up all the plans and get things going. Like, this is, you know, and so I honestly feel like this is like a romantic interest that was somebody who was really interested in you that has turned into your enemy, that is sending you negative energy at this point. Okay. And so I feel like this person, their secret is that they idolize you. That's what I was going to say with the kiss me more kind of energy. You know, I got to have my shit, you guys. You know, I got to have my stuff together. I'm like, where is my galaxy? This person idolizes you. Kiss me more. That's by Doja Cat. And then that's by Doja Cat and SZA. And so in that music video, they're like larger than life. So the secret is that this person sees you as larger than life when they could have just saw you as a regular person and just tried to pursue you, treated you right, you know, made you a priority. That's what I'm feeling about that. That's their secret. And they're just kind of like telling everybody that you're a piece of shit. You're a hoe. But they're lying because they were actually the hoe and they're actually the piece of shit. Okay, let's see what they're plotting now. I'm really interested. I am loving this wig, you guys. I really am. I'm not liking my sleeves though. Like, it's really cute when it's like this, but when it's all like, oh, let's see what they're plotting. I'm really loving this wig though. I was kind of like, I haven't worn curly hair like since I had my actual like fro, but like sort of similar big like this since high school. Because I've had dreadlocks. Okay, so let's see what they're plotting. Let's see what they're plotting. Oh, yeah. Okay. See what this motherfucker is plotting. I'm gonna shoot it out. And this person is toxic. Okay, this person wants to fight. This person wants to fight. And it's like, why? This person wants to argue. They might. Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So we have the moon. Okay, this enemy is someone that likes to hide in the dark. They like to keep secrets. So they want to come in. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest. They want to kind of reconcile in a way. I know I've said that for all three of them, but this is like a different energy. If this is not a romantic energy that you're feeling, this is probably not the reading for you, because this feels very like romantic of some sort. So I feel like this person wants to make a big deal. You know, it's almost like they're not getting the reaction that they want from you. So I feel like this person is going to try to cause conflict, like fighting, and, you know, they want to argue. And I don't even know if they truly even want to even do the work, right? Like do the actual, like, yeah, you want to have a conversation, but is there like a resolve? And it also feels like there is no, like with the Five of Wands, this feels like some petty shit. This feels like something that's really petty. And it feels like this person is making it bigger than what it is, bigger than what it actually was. You know, like they seem to be kind of like really emotionally charged over something that is petty and small and doesn't even require that. So I feel like, you know, this person is trying to create like what I'm feeling is like this person is trying to create. That's what it is. This person is trying to create a third party kind of situation when it isn't that. It feels like you moved on and this person feels like hurt by that. But I don't feel like they even have valid reason to be upset and hurt and to cause conflict and like to be all weird. Like there's a lot of confusion here. There's a lot of illusion. This illusion with the moon could just be them, like their illusion. Like you're completely in reality and this person is not. And they want to make it about like they're in, like you or they involved you in some type of like third party kind of situation. You know, they're upset. They want to cause kind of like you to be upset about something. So it feels like this person could be acting out, doing certain things that are like unnecessary, doing things that, you know, trying to cause arguments, trying to cause drama. They want to put you, what they're plotting is like, they want to put you in a Nine of Swords situation where you're stressed out about them so that you can do the work for them. Again, bitch ass energy. Again, princess energy. Do you see this? You feminines, you're not doing this shit. Okay? That's what these men don't understand. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ that I got a man that's going to go out there and dig the holes for me. I am so, it's just so bizarre with these guys out here. You know what I mean? And this person wants you to come in and do the work for them. I'm not doing your work for you. Like, no. Like, this situation that's coming to my mind, like, I literally told this person when I was single, I told this person several times, I'm not going to call you. And I think, like, the reason why I was so, like, in his energy is because I was very physically attracted to him. And his personality was cute, you know, but and I got to a point where I was like, okay, we kind of moving the same. We're moving the same. I'm a feminine. You claim to be a masculine. I'm very traditional. You say that you're traditional, but you're moving like me. I am never going to call you. I am never going to chase after you. Okay? Like, this is what I'm talking about. This person is causing all of this ruckus and like talking shit about you behind closed doors to people that you don't even fucking know, making up lies and weird like scenario. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's weird. And what they're plotting is that they want you to be upset about this. They want you to be upset. I really like this color combo in the back. Sorry, guys. I'm distracted. They want you to be upset and stressed out and like so that you can come and do the work. But honestly, look, this is what they're plotting. We're going to get into what you're going to have to do with this person. I think like they're going to be left with that shovel and you're going to be gone off getting dick down, getting engaged, planning the wedding. Bills are paid for, rent is paid for, food is stocked. Just, you know, you're going to be living great. And this person is mad because they didn't want to come and do the work. Somebody else came and did it. Like, and it's giving very much like, what reality have you been living in? Why are you upset? I thought we were friends. I thought we kind of accepted that we were the same. You're not a pursuer. I'm not a pursuer. It's going to be a no for me, dog. Yes, that's exactly how I felt. I was like, you know what? I'm done playing this and running, going around. I'm too fine. I am too motherfucking fine, too spiritual, too wifey to be dealing with this. I was like, okay, he older man, okay. But no, this person is young boy ass energy. Like, no, it's going to be a no for me, dog. It's going to be a hell motherfucking no. I'm so happy for my man. I'm happy that he has me. And I'm happy that I have him. Like the moment I say something is wrong, when I'm like, oh, man, this happened, this is going on, he jumps up and he starts digging those holes. He starts doing the work. Okay. I don't know. Somebody's mad. And this is an enemy. It feels very masculine, very romantic, not like the other two. To be completely honest, I feel like number one felt like family. Number two was a possible romantic relationship, a possible friendship. Those were kind of two collectives that I was tapping into. And this one definitely feels like a princess dude, a guy that wants to be wifed. Okay? That wants you to prove yourself to them. And your attention is proof enough for them to do the work. Okay, feminines? The exact energy you are describing in this reading sounds like me and my partner, and I'm at a space where I'm like, okay, cool, on you. And started to transmute because, yeah. And then when you let go, I'm telling you, and I was really like, when you let go and say, okay, you know what? I'm going to let go of it. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to start transmuting this energy. I cannot wait to open up House of Glamours, you guys. I know I'm talking about it, but I don't really have anything for you guys to go and like enroll in right now, but it's going to be on and popping for us feminines because it's time to level up, you know? It's going to be a no for me, dog. I love that. I love Randy. I love him. It's a princess guy. It's a princess dude that wants you to like prove that you want them. And honestly, this person might be just really intimidated by your beauty, by your like who you are. And so to make them feel better, they're like, okay, she need to prove herself. It's like, nigga, I've been talking to you like I'm done. I've been moved on. I've been getting dick down. I've been okay. Like I've been moved on. Why are you acting as if we were in a relationship? You were never my man. You could have been. You could have very much been. Like, and that's what you don't want to deal with. That's what these people don't want to deal with. Okay, so let's see how you should deal with this person. Let's see how you should deal with them. Okay, let me see. That wasn't anything. I'm just catching the energy. I don't even know what this is here. Hold on. We got the 7 of Swords, of course. How you should deal with them. 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Transmutation with the Temperance. We that's definitely right in the middle. Transmutation. You know, and that's what I'm doing. Like this person is weird, and it's not like he did anything, but it's just like, I guess it rubbed me the wrong way because even though he couldn't be or do what I needed for us to progress, and it was kind of like frustrating. I saw him as a friend. You know what I mean? Like, he was a good energy. I liked his energy. And I was just like, nigga, you congratulated me. And now, look, what I'm feeling is that you need to transmute this energy. This is how you need to deal with it. I'm making money here talking about it. That is how I transmute. I transmute a lot of times, you know, when I'm on here talking about my trauma, talking about certain relationships, you know, healing journeys. Now, it might not look the same for you, you know what I mean? But this is about taking something and turning it into something. I do have a transmutation spell here on the channel on YouTube, okay, that I just dropped, and I'm going to be releasing all my spells because we're elevating. It's a new era. It's a new era, you guys. But this is about transmutation. Okay, this is about looking to the potential. You know, honestly, like it was really, really hard for me to submit to, and I don't really submit to him, but I'm just saying, like, it was really hard for me to be like, okay, this is what we're doing, you know? And I feel like, what is Spirit trying to tell me right now? Like, I feel like for you, it might be hard for you to let go of this because there was a lot of, like, he wasn't the only one that I was talking to. I was talking to other people that I was really interested in. But all these people were not, they were kind of princessy. They were really princessy, you know? They were really princessy. The only person that was not princessy was the guy that I'm going to marry, okay? And so I feel like you guys might be, how you deal with this is that you gotta, like, even if it's like disappointing, because someone said it's like their current partner in the chat, okay? it might be really disappointing, but with the Five of Cups, this is about looking towards potential, looking towards what is potential here. So it's kind of like turning your back on this, turning your back and focusing on the potential. And honestly, I was really disappointed when I was single. I was really disappointed with a lot that was going on with the men out here. Okay, it's really quite disappointing. And a lot of times I had to just turn away and go to my journal and continue to journal about my husband. And so even if it's that for you, that you feel like, you know, you're recognizing this is not what I want, I would not engage with this person and feed into their delusions and their trickery of trying to get you to go and do the work. They want to talk, they can fucking talk to you. It's honestly like, oh, okay. Yeah. I honestly feel like this person feels like they're gonna like come back and try to have it like a third party kind of situation, or like it's not over, because in their head it's like this big relationship, you know, and it's not. I feel like even if it's like not engaging, I feel like you shouldn't entertain this person's behavior, because it's honestly not really helping them get what they want. You know, this princess shit is not going to get you what you want, dudes. Women want you to fucking work. Women want you to take care of them. Women want you to be a man. Okay? This princess shit, wanting to call, waiting for her to call you, waiting for her to text you, waiting for her to make the plans for you to, you know, no, what the fuck? Women don't want that. So even just like not engaging in this, because it seems like it's over, right? It's over. There's an ending here. This is going to help this person. This is going to help this person go on to the next phase with the judgment energy here. This is how you deal with them. And with that, you're transmuting energy. I would turn to making sense of this, you know, making sense of it. And like I mentioned, sitting down and journaling, and, you know, I have a list of who I wanted to marry. And during these times when I was really disappointed with these men out here that planned dates with me and then stood me up. Okay. I told you guys I'm conceited now. Okay. So he stood me up. I feel like you guys need to go to the altar and look at yourself in the mirror and just see your true self and transmute this shit. Turn this into money. Like, turn this into money. Turn this into, like, you know, sitting down at the altar and visualizing what you want. It's going to show up. But it's not going to show up if you're constantly thinking and feeling sad about what this person isn't. You know, like this guy, I was so ready to get digged down by him. Okay. I had bought lingerie. I was ready for him, yo. And you know what happened? He stood me up, and then I started my OnlyYams. And it's like, now I'm making, like, you know, I was like, you know, I'm just going to use these fucking lingeries. I'm just going to, not saying that you guys should do that. That's not what I'm encouraging. But I'm just saying, like, I didn't just sit there and be sad about it. You know what I mean? So you need to just pour energy into yourself or look to the other options. Yeah, divine reaction. I was just like, man, I bought this lingerie for him. I was ready to, like, you know, and this is like before I was doing anything like that, you know, and I was like really into him. And I was like, you know what? I'm just like, I need some money. I need some money. Let me just do this. Like, I bought this shit. I'm just going to go. I'm just like, you know, I might not even commit to it. Let me just see. And I started making bank. So it's like transmutation, you know? It could even be like, you know what? I'm not even going to be bothered by this stupid behavior. I know exactly what this person wants me to do. I'm actually going to get my ass in the gym and grow a fat ass, or get some abs, or put it into my YouTube channel, or go and study. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys need to look yourself. We're going to be getting into mirror magic in the House of Glamours. You guys need some deep mirror practices, because a lot of you guys don't see who you are, and that's why you were fucking with them. And I could say it because I was there. Okay, I was you. You don't see who you are. That's why these princess guys can just. So anyways, it's about transmutation. It's about saying, okay, it's over. I'm going to the potential. There are guys that want to act, that are right there in front of your face. They don't care that you got options. They don't care that other people want to be all up in your face and want your attention, and they're actually doing the work. But because you are so stuck on maybe a fantasy, an idea of this relationship or this guy, you're sticking around and you're sad, and you're not like, your husband can be right in front of your face. Or like, you know, the one that's really trying to take you out and make the plans and do all that shit. Okay? So that is how you deal with this person. Okay? I have to pull more cards. I think that's it. Now, number 3, for your spell, to complete this spell, because this person, if it's the energy that I'm picking up on, this person is hating on your love life. They are hating that you are giving other people attention, that, you know, that you're no longer giving them attention. It's ruining the fantasy and the delusion in their mind. And so they're over here talking shit about you. They are talking shit to people at work, talking to their homies, showing them your picture, talking shit. Okay? So what you're going to do to complete the spell, because in the beginning of this video, we did a quick spell. Watch the beginning of this video to tap in. We psychologically triggered ourselves 2 times. We're going to complete it with the 3rd time. 3 is the magic number. It makes things more powerful because 3 is the number of creation. Okay? Powerful number. So what you're going to do is that you're going to either write this person's name down, or whoever you think that is giving evil eye to you. You're going to take this piece of paper. You could put their name or evil eye energy. You could be more elaborate if you want to. You're going to put it in this bag or a container. If you have a Tupperware container, don't use glass. I should have been saying that. But put it in the container, fill it up with a little bit of water. You're going to close it up. You're going to hold it in your hand, and you're going to think about the meditation that we did earlier when we psychologically triggered ourselves twice already. If you haven't watched it, watch it back on YouTube or Twitter or whatever, wherever. Okay. Rewatch it. Even if you feel disconnected from that ritual, rewatch it again so you can complete it. Okay. Remember, these candle burnings, these rituals are timeless. All right. Now you hold it in your hands and you think about what you did. You think about the person, you think about them talking about you, talking shit about you. There's illusions, delusions, and it has water in it. You're going to throw it in the freezer. It's going to freeze up and you leave it there. Spell is complete. It's in working. I'm going to work this candle for the next 11 days. This was a free collective reading. Free collective spell that I did for us. We're getting back into our candle magic. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. This is where my heart and passion lies, is in this. And I'm just so excited. So tap in. All you need to do is just connect to the candle. That's it. Okay. Now, on the 13th of June, we are getting into our collective magic. Okay. Candle burning. This is going to be an evil eye removal ritual. This removes jinxes, curses, hexes, cross conditions, spiritual blockages, and it's going to take this energy and give it back to them. It's a return to sender, removal of evil eye. Okay, we're getting into this on the 13th, Friday the 13th. Make a small, offering to the stand store that seals in your energy. Once you join the ritual, you will get an email with instructions of things that you must do before we collectively gather. Okay? So that is going to seal you in. That's also going to, be your exchange of energy towards me as a practitioner. Okay? It is $25 to join. Okay? And that's going down on the 13th. I'm excited. Friday the 13th. So check out the stand store for that. I'm so excited, you guys. Let me see what you guys are writing. Cat's out of the bag. God, these niggas want you to do the work for them. I'm just like, what? I'm not doing no work, sir. I'm not calling you. I'm not calling you. I'm not texting you first. Like, I'm not doing that. Be a man. Can I eat now? Maybe I should actually eat a meal. My man made some pasta. My man be cooking for me. Shit. My man be cooking for me. He's a good cook too. My man be cooking. I've been in the gym, so I haven't been really able to cook dinner. I cook breakfast and lunch, but I haven't been able to cook dinner because I've been just, been pouring into myself, and now I'm here. I'm either working or I'm working out in the gym. And so he's been cooking dinner like every night. I'm so grateful for him. And basically keep my foot on their neck. Got it. Yes. Keep that foot on their neck, girl. Because if you don't, like I'm telling you, men like you to be mean. They want you to be mean to them, So be careful with that. Guys like to be like, oh, we don't want toxic. We don't want mean. Yes, they do. They want you to be mean, and they want you to keep your foot on their neck. They want it. I swear. I was a nice girl. I was a sweet girl at one point, and I still am, but I get really mean with my guy. It keeps him in line. He knows it too. He likes it. He likes me to be toxic, I think. And I'm not a toxic, I'm not really like my bestie. She's kind of toxic. She is. She's very toxic. And she's always telling me to be more toxic. Her and Shira 7, those are my mothers. My bestie and Shira 7. And I'm learning through this relationship that I've been in for like 3 years. Niggas like mean bitches. Okay? I love Shira. She's my mom. She's my mom. She is great. And she's correct. She's very real. I wonder how Facebook, let me see. Let me see. Come on. Facebook, guys, Facebook be doing a lot. I've been trying to be on Facebook lately. I've been trying to be on Facebook. But I feel like there's just, do you guys, oh, okay, I'm on here. Cool. I'm already logged in. Like, I feel like there's a lot going on with Facebook. It's just so much stuff here. Let me see. Can people see me? Yay! It's on here. Oh, okay. So people's comments. See, I stream from a different source, so I don't know how it is on other platforms. Please pray for my husband. He's recovering from transsexual, homosexual. I'm begging to God. What do you mean by that? Shira7 is hilarious. Okay. I love her, but it's like true, man. She be just dropping gems, you know? Transsexual, homosexual. You want me to pray? But maybe that's how they are, though, you know? He's recovering. But yeah, I feel like men just love it when you're not nice. You're not nice to them all the time. I mean, I'm nice to my guy, but I got to be a little bit rough with him because he's rough. I'm still live right now. I'm about to get off. I finished. 3 hours. It was crazy. But yeah, I guess I should go, Jane. Jane's telling me I need to go. And I know she knows what's best. That's my girl. I am tired now. I didn't work out today. I didn't work out because I was like, there's just too much going on. Let me just get to this live and I will work out tomorrow. But I hate when my schedule is like, messed up. I'm a Virgo, so I like things to be like organized but I'm like, hey, I gotta go with the flow. Yeah, so I'm all out of energy, guys. I love you. I love you guys. You are so welcome. I'm so excited for the ritual. And I don't know what our next live is going to be, but I think I might take a little break. I might put out a reading. I don't know. I want to make more content, different content on witchcraft and glamour and beauty magic and sex magic. That's what I want to do. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think we're going to chill since this live was like a lot. And you guys know I just dropped like 20 something videos. So I did that because it's the new era. And I'm done doing readings like how I've been doing them. It's too much, too taxing. Clearly, like, do you see what I just did tonight? It was a lot. I know this wig is just like, I love this wig, yo. And it is giving scalp. It really is. It's going to be a blonde summer. That's what I told my man. I was like, it's going to be I dropped the album. I did. I dropped the album like Beyonce on you guys. I dropped like 27 fucking videos. And they were all in the archive because what I used to do, which I'm not going to do anymore, is that I would sit down and I would record. Like when I tell you guys I pre-record them, I would sit down and I would record. Like, I think in October, I recorded 30 videos. Okay. So that was a lot. And I was dropping like 3 videos a week. It was too much. I know people are like, AD's lost her mind, but I haven't though, you know? It's a new era. Okay, do you guys see me? I'm done. It's like I need just everything to be different. I have so much to share with you guys. And I feel like the tarot readings, like I need to go beyond the tarot readings. I need to go beyond. I have too much to share with you guys. Yeah. It's a new era. I'm done doing the sitting down and doing a bunch of readings for people to just like be so unappreciative. Not talking about you guys, but you know, I feel like there are a lot of people out here in the spiritual community that do not respect energy workers, readers. Like you guys have no idea what it takes to put out this content. This is a luxury. Being able to get a tarot reading, you guys can learn. I have a tarot school. You guys should join the Divine Tarot Academy. You know, if you feel angry that you're not getting the answers that you want, or that people have their ads, like one lady was like, girl, all these ads, and during a time like this, how could you do this? Like, bitch, I still gotta feed my kids. I still gotta, like, you guys think I do this? Like, I am so fortunate and so grateful that I get to wake up and do what I love to do for work. But this is work. This is how I support myself. So people are really ungrateful. They're entitled to a lot of readers and energy workers, healers. Okay. They have the audacity to be like, why are you plugging your shit on the video, on the free video that you're giving us? Like, you know, I'm done. I'm done with this. Like, I want to just fuck with the people that want to fuck with me, that really actually do want to elevate. We're not trying to just be in the same cycle with the same princess dude. Like, we're done. I'm past that. Honestly, in my own life, I'm past a lot of family trauma. I'm past with a lot of the energy that I've been teaching you guys through these tarot readings. So I want to give you guys more, the people that are ready to elevate and, you know, go on to the next level, start changing shit for themselves. Remember devil's advocate, Eddie, the example of the entitled. Like, people are just so entitled. They think that, like, this isn't a luxury. Do you know, I have been reading cards for nearly 10 years. I have worked extremely hard on my healing journey, which a lot of these messages, you know, that's where it comes from, doing the work on myself. I've studied the cards. I have worked my intuition. I've learned how to trust myself. This is all a luxury. People don't think tarot readings are a fucking luxury. It's a luxury to know how to read energy. Yeah, it's time for us to level up. It's not just in the spiritual community. Like, if you guys notice, the price is going up everywhere. That's because the price of it, like, of energy, the energy has elevated. It's a gift. And it's a gift to receive guidance for free, whether it's a collective one or whatever, you know. And so I'm kind of done just forking out the videos for people. And there's a lot. And honestly, I don't want to talk about people's, like, sex lives either anymore. I've been over the 18 plus for a long time. It's like, I feel gross. You know, I feel gross about it. It's nearly 10 o'clock. I haven't eaten dinner. So I'm going to go. I love you guys. I will see you guys on the interwebs. I'm going to be posting and stuff like that. But I think we're going to just chill until the 13th, and then we'll do the live then for the collective. And if you guys want to be included with the whole ritual, check it out. Okay, check out the stand and purchase your spot. Okay, because there's instructions. We're getting rid of this energy. It's a good cleanse. It's going to unblock you. A lot of us are feeling blocked. and it starts here. Okay. Yes, I'm so excited. Yeah, I think this week I'm just gonna like work on House of Glamours and work on my glamour, beauty, and sex magic school. I know. I wonder what my man made. I'm lazy right now. When I'm done with readings, I just be chilling in the silence. Road open. Yeah, I didn't do that one. That was in the beginning. I refunded people. Like I was gonna do it, but I don't know. It felt like it wasn't the time. And this is what I'm saying. Like this is I still had shit to process, and I don't do spiritual work. I don't do none of that shit unless, I feel completely clear. But because I felt like I was telling earlier, I felt like there was somebody trying to put it on pause for me, trying to stop what I was doing for myself, which was honestly really benefiting her as well, but like I said, this is where my passion lies. This is where I feel like I'm in true alignment when I'm leading ritual, when I'm doing the energy work, whether it's in client work or it's just collective like this. And I love teaching and I love magic, and healing and just becoming like a better version. And this is where I feel most in alignment and happy and excited right now. And I felt it then, And so in the beginning of this year, I was like, okay, I want to get back into it. I really want to get back into it because I felt like stunted. I felt stopped, and I was, and I felt really hurt. And so I felt like I had to process more, what I was going through. So I was like, this is not the time. This is not the time to do it. Let me just refund it. I'll do it when I feel the time is right. And so this is it. And I didn't know when I was going to get back into it, honestly, to get back into the candle magic and collective energy work. I didn't know when I was going to do it because I knew it was something that I really wanted to get back into, but I don't know. I just didn't know. And then the other day I was just like talking to Papa Legba, praying and talking and just honoring him, and I was crying and shit, and then I got myself together and then I sat down at the computer and I was looking at YouTube and I was like, okay, what are we gonna do? What is this live gonna be? And Spirit was just like, do all three of them and get back to collective work. It's time to do a candle burn. And the energy right now in the collective, I was like, what should we do? I mean, we're tapping into enemies, we're tapping into and Spirit was like, evil eye, let's clear this evil eye, let's block it. And there was like sending me like flashbacks of the energy that we were doing back then, a year ago when we did all of our collective rituals. And I'm gonna like, what should I do? Maybe I should, I don't want to make them public on here anymore. But those are very powerful rituals. They will be in House of Glamours for you guys to connect to. So they'll be in there. But I want you guys to be able to have them too. But I'm excited. I'm gonna hurry up and get up because I'm tired. But I'll see you guys. I love you. Thank you so much for chatting with me after this little pick a card. I love you guys. I'll see you guys at the ritual. I'll probably see you guys at the ritual, but I'll be posted. So look out for me. All right. I love you guys. Peace.